Is it? Are we live? Did
It
it not
says
play
we're
the,
live, but I don't think it did the
It
intro.
didn't even play the intro.
Are you ready for some physical media on the show?
Why didn't
I
it
don't
play?
remember all the words, but I'll try to remember how it goes. I should.
I don't know why I didn't. I haven't set up.
Emilio,
Emilio. Yeah, as
the Mighty
intros there.
Ducks guy.
Why did they not play that?
Drop stuff. Okay,
Debbie
now
does
we're
Dallas.
Well, you know.
That's weird. I don't know why I did not play the StreamYard, man. Get your shit together, StreamYard. Yeah. But hello, everybody. Welcome to the Physical Media Show here on FanZcene.
We're here.
Yes, we're
We're
here.
here to drink, play bad music, do some half gay shit.
Why just half gay?
It's just half gay. Brian, I'm telling you, I don't know why I didn't play. It's
Something
set
screwed
up
up.
to play. It is all set up to play.
You have that problem, like it seems like more than anybody with your StreamYard. I
don't know why, because I'm looking at the media assets. I see the intro video. Why?
I mean, I guess let's take a vote. Put a 1 in the chat if you have to see the intro. But if you don't care, then we'll just move on. Like if we don't get enough ones, we're not going to worry about it. But he'll play the intro if he has to.
Yeah, if you guys want to see the intro, just hit 1. I'll play it. If not, we'll move on. But until then, let's say hi to who we have in the chat so far. We do have Brian Barth. Hi to the chat. We have Brian Barth there, and welcome. He did get Slapshot with Paul Newman on DVD. I believe that's got a Blu-ray from Shout, right? Yeah.
And Universal.
Yes. I don't care about the Harry Potter TV. I don't care. Sorry, I just don't. What's up, Ace Hanlon? Let's go. Yes, sir. What's up, home cinema enthusiasts? Hey to you. Glad to see you out there. Hell, FKHC 2005. And hello to you, John the Beagle Dad. Glad to see you. And we have a members chat from Tim Hayes who says, hell, Greg at FanZines. I appreciate you. Thank you, Tim Hayes, for your being a member here for 43 months. I truly am honored and appreciate that. And thank you for your member chat. And for that, I will let you have a little Tom Atkins.
Then I offer her a sip of beer, and there we are in bed. Just like that. It's that easy. Because I'm smooth.
Because I'm smooth. I saw him this weekend, actually. And what is up?
No shit, huh?
Yeah, he was actually.
Did you bring him some beer?
No, but I saw him shopping for candles. Me and this little girl, we was watching him, and we were just watching him shop for candles. She's like, "Oh, he's a candle daddy." So he was like,
"Is that a thing?"
I guess I don't know.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I guess it's a thing. Girls like guys who buy candles.
I'm a candle daddy. I mean, I have candles, but a candle daddy?
I guess so.
All right.
It's a thing.
Just a candle in the wind, like Davina said. Yeah.
Candle daddy in the wind. What's up, Style Section? Glad to see you. Hi to you, Heather Preston. Howdy, Doba Fett. And what is up, Danny Hooley? Hell to you, Dragonzilla. Glad to see you as well. And we got one from Brian Barth, the one from Anthony Draven, and hell to you, Anthony Draven. Glad to see you.
That's only 2 ones. That's not enough.
Only 2 ones. No intro.
That's not enough.
This didn't work last week.
We need at least 50% of the audience here to.
Yeah, we need a little more. I just want to see Tom's beautiful face. So Night Junkie wants to see. There you go, Night Junkie. Enjoy.
Want to see my new shirt?
I got one on too.
I saw that Guns N' Roses. Oh, but
it's not. It's blood and gore.
Oh, I've seen that one. Yeah, that's cool.
I got that. It's nice. I like your Crite shirt though.
Brian, you only count once.
It's just a candle in the wind. I met Todd 3 years ago at a horror movie. Yeah, he's pretty good. He was great. I actually watched his Creep Show. I watched the panel. They had a Creep Show panel there. It was him, Adrian Barbeau, and the girl from Dawn of the Dead, and the segment with Leslie Nielsen and Ted Danson. I can't think of her name, but they were talking. So that was a fun panel. Good evening to you, Brian or Tyrell. Sorry, I'm seeing Brian's Bart's name. Sorry. Good evening to you, Tyrell. Live long and prosper as well. And Anthony Draven's 111111111. So you know what? You might as well. I'll just play it real quick for those of you who want to see it, and then we'll get into all this and we'll have a good time. So here you go.
Are you ready to get physical? It's time for the physical media show with these. What? Today. Get physical. We want to talk some physical media. Movies and TV, music and more. Come check out what we have in store. This is media. Tom's a big fucking whore.
I know it was like really popular because it like won Oscars and whatever, but
Debbie does that. It's got the Mighty Ducks guy.
Rookie! No! Yes, but no! He's not the Mighty Ducks guy! It's Emilio Estevez! You can never have enough physical media.
Weird.
Oh my god, what do we got here?
What the heck? Somebody appeared out of the blue.
hello.
Oh, the right kid reappeared.
Hello.
Praying does work.
Runner's here, runner. How are you?
Hanging in there, doing the best I can.
I used to have that sound bite. Where'd it go? I don't think I used it enough, so I didn't add it back, and now I don't have it anymore. The one time I could have used it.
And you didn't have it ready.
I did. I used to.
You know, I did meet Joe Dante this weekend, Tom.
I saw that, and I'm so jelly. And you told him that your friend loves him.
Yes, I
would
did.
Get down on his knees and suck his balls off to be a part of the Gremlins 3, but he's not even a part of Gremlins 3. So
I did tell him
my
that
mouth is safe.
I did tell him that far, but I did talk to him, and he's a great guy. He's exactly how you would imagine.
He seems like a pretty cool dude.
That's cool, man. Cool. No problem. And I was like, oh yeah. And I told him about you, Tom. I was like, my friend loves the Gremlins, all this, and he's going to be so upset. And he was like, you know what? Show him that picture. That's what he told me. He said, show him you that picture and make it worse.
I do have his autograph.
So that's cool.
But I had to order it.
I didn't get the autograph. I just got the picture with him. I figured, what the hell? Just do the picture. So, but yeah, he was great. He was a great guy. He was good to talk to. So yeah, I do regret not getting to talk to Tom Atkins because he was literally right there. I don't even know why I didn't go to him, but
what the hell, man? You didn't even talk to him in the candle section?
No, we was just me and that girl was just like gazing at him. So
you should have been like to this chick, be like, watch this, I know him.
Well, I know,
and then just like rolled up on him and
so,
what?
The chick I was with, I knew the chick. I knew.
Oh, well, okay. Well, awesome, dude. Hey.
Yeah, we were just kind of looking at her. Him, I mean.
You probably were better off because Tom would have stole her.
Probably. That's gay.
He'd have been like, oh, so this is your girlfriend? You mean your girlfriend? You want a beer? I'm Tom Atkins. Have you ever seen Halloween 3? The Fog? Yeah.
You could pull your mom, your sister, and your grandma.
That's right.
Yeah, all at once.
I mean, he was nailing women half his age back then, let alone now.
Yeah. But Runner's here. What's up, Runner? How are you?
Doing all right. Been busy lately, just trying to live life.
Don't be boring.
I'm sorry.
You were shooting a movie and it's never going to come out because the fucking system sucks and they're keeping you down. Just make shit up. I
don't have anything in the works.
Give us something good that we can, when Rookie ever does show up, go like, what is wrong with you? You know what the good kid did?
Listen, I'm in my early 20s. I'm trying to make money.
Look, we are Jewish parents, and you are the doctor.
I'm so upset right now. I'm just so upset now. He has so much potential.
Rookie had potential.
Did he though? Did he?
He takes from your side of the family.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't know.
Actually, no, it's probably because this motherfucker started a new goddamn channel, and I can't even get a redo of my old one off the ground. So check out this guy's new channel, by the way.
Yeah,
share that link in the chat because he does not know how to sell himself. If you like horror news, as I know you do, if you're here.
I wasn't good. Wasn't good, ready to launch it, and then this news dropped in my lap today from the guy that's writing the Ghoulies movie. He pointed it to my direction and said maybe do something with that.
That's interesting.
Said, okay. So yeah, for anybody who don't know, but yes, check out my new horror channel called The Horror Channel. So check that out.
Spoilers.
The spoilers. I know there's plenty of channels. Actually, matter of fact, there really isn't that many channels called The Horror Channel, surprisingly.
Well, the spoiler is that Blumhouse bought some horror rights.
Yes, they bought the rights to Chopping Mall. And earlier this year, which back in January, looks like they, which I forgot to actually mention this when I was reading it, is they did buy the rights to the Puppet Master, but it's a short term. If you look on that where the copyright says it's a short term type thing, which is what Charles Band is, that's what he does.
Known for, yeah.
Yeah, he sells them. So we probably will be getting remakes or reboots or whatever you want to call them, maybe legacy sequels.
We'll get a trilogy
of Puppet Master.
We'll be back, but he'll forget that he was in the first movie. And in the third movie, there'll be a brand new puppet that nobody's ever heard of that will take over for the other puppets.
Yeah.
And they won't be there anymore. They'll be in the background. And they'll be like true. Toulon who?
Who?
Toulon Rouge.
Toulon Rouge. Yes.
Anyway, I'm sorry, man.
No, you're right. I wasn't quite, like I said, I wasn't quite ready to launch it. I was looking for more to like next week, and then I got this news and I was like, I might as well go ahead and do it. So that's what I did. But for anybody who does want to subscribe, I'm putting it in the chat right now.
Do it now.
Do it, Lars.
Do it now.
This is
Don't
my
wait.
New horror channel. I'm not abandoning FanZcene. I'm still doing stuff on FanZcene. I'm still going to be doing that. But it feels like a lot of the times when I talk horror or other things on FanZcene, that doesn't get the notice. So I'm going to migrate the horror stuff over to the horror channel. And so the physical media and stuff will be here on FanZcene. So maybe I'll get Tom to come over on the horror channel and do some stuff maybe. And, I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do it. And I want to make it a little different. And, so it will be geared to
the horrors will be on the channel there.
Yeah, the horrors, lots of them.
Lots of them.
Lots of them. So there you guys have. You can go ahead. I have one video up right now. I'm hoping to have up more soon. I'm going to figure out some more stuff. So bear with me as I get all this together, guys. So bear with me. But
get on over there and subscribe it.
Yes, subscribe up. Check out the video. Yeah. Thank you, Tyrell. I appreciate that. Yes. So yeah, I really just wanted I want to do horror movie reviews, which don't get many views here. I want to drop horror news. I want to give my thoughts on current horror stuff as well too.
You want to make indie
horror. I want to make enemies. I almost sat down.
Enemies. I
was thinking about ripping into Jamie Lee Curtis. But
shit! He's coming in hot. He's coming after the queen. Motherfuckers, all right, bitch.
I mean, come on. Some of the shit she's been saying about Halloween, Halloween doesn't need her.
No, but she's not totally fucking wrong. At the same time, But also, I get where you're coming from. But look, Jamie has always said this kind of shit.
Always.
This was the whole reason why she did H2O. And the whole thing was I'll do it, but I need to get fucking paid. And I think she got paid. I don't remember how much it was. It was somewhere between, I think, 3 and 5 million, I think, for H2O, which is ungodly for a movie like that. And I know they didn't take John Carpenter because John Carpenter slapped his fucking feet down on the table and they're like,
yeah.
Because he's like, I'm not directing another Halloween movie for less than $10 million. Yeah. And they're like, what the fuck do you mean $10 million? You're no director is getting $10 million. And he's like, yeah, well, that's what I think you guys owe me for the first movie.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where he's kind of coming from on that. So that's why I'm not surprised. They probably didn't even bother to ask him to do the remake, the reboots or whatever. Anyway,
No, he just like produced it and did the music. So.
yeah, I love. He's like, every time they ask me to do a remake, all I do is stick out my hand and wait for it to be filled with a check.
The check appears. I met his wife this weekend actually too. I met Sandy King. Yeah, she's pretty cool. She was.
Oh, that's right. I saw that on your thing.
Yeah, she was really sweet.
Was he there too, or no?
No, it's just her. She was representing their Storm comic things they have.
Oh,
so she was there signing and taking pictures, selling comics and stuff like that. Beans. So, yeah. But what do we have for upcoming releases? What do we got?
Oh shit! You got to put me on the spot, don't you?
Yes.
There were some releases that were announced.
I know Arrows is Friday, and they released a picture with a cup of beer on a wooden table. So.
Cup of beer on a wooden table.
That's their tease for their announcements.
I didn't see it, so I can't. Wonder what that could be. Ooh, I wonder if it's Strange Brew.
I wish it was, but some people are predicting the Cornetto trilogy, or at least Shaun of the Dead, which I hope not.
That's probably what it is. That end of the, but those have already gotten 4K.
That's what I'm saying. They already got this. I don't really need them.
I own them on 4K.
Right, I got the trilogy box set. Yeah,
exactly.
The fuck I need that for?
I'm just waiting for their Mortal Kombat 95 announcement or release date.
They did announce that.
They did announce it, just the release date. That's what
they haven't the release date. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Some Like It Hot is coming again from Cape Flight. So this will be the third time now this motherfucker's been released in 4K.
That's insane.
That's insane. Yes. I like the movie, but not that goddamn much.
Yeah.
I had to watch that in 2 different film classes.
Have you?
Yeah, it's a good movie.
It's a good movie. It's just like, Jesus Christ.
I had to watch it once in high school and then once in college.
And then we got this, and I never even heard of this movie before, but I'm getting this motherfucker. Chris Elliott and Paula Poundstone.
Yeah.
In 2 films by Todd Durham. Hyperspace 3D Director's Cut. And the horror short Fright Before Christmas.
Yeah, I
never heard of this before, but I am getting it.
I saw that and I was like, I want this. And it's an 80s movie too, which I've never heard of this movie ever. So
it's called Lard Buckethead Hyperspace. Yeah.
Sounds great.
With Chris Elliott and Paula Poundstone. You know, Paula Poundstone never got enough fucking credit. She was pretty funny. She was the funnier lesbian.
Yeah, she was good. I know. Look, that's some bad artwork though, but
it's the inner artwork. But this is what sold me first of all.
Yeah, there you go.
But and it's a Blu-ray 3D, so
yeah, that
as well as a anaglyph version, so you can watch it if you don't have a 3D TV in 3D. If you want to sit there for hours wearing the red and green shit. But there you go. So that's kind of an interesting release, never heard of, but
I want to get that. They did announce Stranger Things on 4K from Arrow, gigantic box set.
And there was another Netflix show that got an announcement. I forgot what it was, and I thought you would probably do something about that, considering we've had this conversation.
Didn't hear the other.
What the hell was it? Shit.
All I heard was Stranger Things. There was
another one too that's getting released, and I can't. Somebody in the chat remind me if I don't see it on my thing here. But I do have the Criterion releases.
Go ahead, bring them up.
5 That's all, folks.
Have a good time at the theater. Deleted scenes.
Oh, check it out. It's a great movie.
Yeah, I've been wanting to.
5 Easy Pieces and Charade are coming. West Indies, The Fugitive Slaves of Liberty, High Art, Hairspray, the OG, the only one. Desperate Living. So those are 2 Paul Waters things. And my buddy just met him last night, actually, which was funny.
Nice.
And he goes, this motherfucker's ripping the shit out of liberals. His new book is called A Book for Liberals. It's like, Jesus Christ. My friend, mind you, I'm not going to tell you which state he works in, but he works in the police / probation side of things. So he's very conservative, let's say. And no, it's not Baltimore. So so it's not Maryland. No. But this is before you think, he thinks I'm smart because I figured it out. No. He just happened to see it because he's out on a tour thing. And I'm like, because he sent me a picture. He's like, you're the only one I know that would know who this is. And he sent me a picture of himself standing like 5 feet away from him when he's on stage. And I'm like, well, yeah, I know who he is, but Jesus Christ, he looks old as hell. He's not even coloring his mustache anymore, which I think is wrong. If anybody's allowed to, it's fucking John Waters.
Yeah.
It just almost looks wrong without the painted on mustache look.
Yeah.
It is weird. But anyhow, that being said, it was just an accident in Eclipse Series 6, Carlos Saro's Flamenco trilogy, or the other ones coming from Criterion. But yeah, I haven't seen I got the original Hairspray here, but I haven't watched that in years.
I haven't seen, me neither. I haven't seen it in years. Or Serial Mom.
That's another one that needs a release, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Has that even gotten a Blu-ray?
Yes, I think Shout Factory put out the Blu-ray of it.
Okay.
I think it was Shout Factory.
No, Desperate Living, I don't think I've ever seen that John Waters movie. That might be one of the few that I haven't never gotten a chance to see. And I wish I'd never seen the one with Divine where she eats the shit.
Yeah, that's like one of the worst ones of his.
Anymore, that's all I do is wait for the sales. I don't buy Criterion or Arrow stuff up front.
They just had a flash 50% off sale.
I saw that.
It's over now, but
I thought about doing that, but I'm like, I need to save money.
I didn't have any money. So,
I just spent a shit ton of money. So
right,
all the money I've been saving. And Jamie Kennedy asked me if I had an OnlyFans. I'm not lying at all. He really did.
That's so funny.
Did you get his ass to come on here for one of our Scream shows? Did you tell him we do a Scream show?
I was talking to him, but he wouldn't. He was, be honest with you, he was wasted.
Oh shit.
He was wasted, right? And everybody knew it because I got there early Saturday, and you cannot get to Matthew Lillard's table. You cannot get to Skeet Ulrich's table. Everybody in that fucking building was there for Matthew Lillard. Wow. Everybody in that building was for Matthew Lillard. David Arquette, Jamie Kennedy was the only two you could get to.
What?
So I did. Yeah, there's the only two you could get to. I
can't believe David Arquette, but okay.
His line was bigger than Jamie Kennedy's, but I got his.
That's too bad for Jamie, but
yeah, but. I got his David Arquette's Friday, and then Saturday I waited in line. I got there earlier. There was like 8 people in line. Matthew Lillard's was packed. So I'm like, okay, I'll get in Jamie Kennedy's. He wasn't there. Skeet Ulrich was there. Matthew Lillard was there. David Arquette was there. They were all signing. I'm sitting there, like a half hour goes by, and here comes Jamie Kennedy strolling in, stumbling with a liquid death, and everybody's like, you can hear people behind you going, "Oh, he's wasted. He's wasted."
Yeah, he must not have slept the night
before. So he was wasted, but he went right to it though. No lie. He sat down and he went, okay. And he started signing shit and taking pictures and going right at it. Cool. Yeah, but he was pretty cool. He was nice. He was actually nice, but he did it. Yeah. David Arquette looked like he was just like exhausted. And I don't mean from like the con. I don't know. He just felt like he was exhausted for some reason. But yeah. It was fun. I wish I could have met Matthew Lillard and Skeet Ulrich, but there was no getting to them guys.
No getting to them.
Yeah, there's no good. But I did get to stand beside Skeet Ulrich, so that was cool.
I was gonna say I had a brief funny encounter with Skeet, and that was because I told Jamie when I met him, I'm like, dude, like Randy's my favorite character in the entire franchise and stuff. And he was like, oh wow, like thank you so much, all that stuff. He was super nice. And then Skeet overheard me and he's like, what did you say? It was pretty funny.
That's funny.
Don't kill me, dude.
No, I said something to that effect.
No, people really like Jamie Kennedy. I just think maybe it was a little early. I think it was early because I was there at like 3:30. So
you have both his politics, which people make a big fucking deal out of, unfortunately, and then he just wasn't in the franchise as much as all these other guys. And I don't understand the Skeet thing. That's the one that kind of makes me go, what? Yeah. Like, what the fuck? I mean, I remember there was a bunch of people that like, who the fuck cares about Skeet Ulrich but wine moms now?
he was
no
popular.
Offense to Skeet. I mean, but I'm sure he's a lovely guy, but I mean,
he was a really nice guy.
I'm just saying, like, it's not like he does a shit ton of work anymore.
No, he does He did Riverdale, which gave him a little fame.
Yeah.
No, but everybody was there for Matthew Lillard. That was the be all. I did sit and watch.
Makes more sense.
Yeah, I did sit and watch. They had question and answer panels, and they had 2 Scream ones. And I know people tired of this, so I'm going to move on. Don't worry, I'm not going to talk about it very long because we're going to get to the physical media. But Skeet and Matthew did their own, separate from the rest of them.
Really?
Yeah. and they came out and they're like, we like to do this quick. We don't have a lot of time, so we're going to go straight to the question and answer panels. So Skeet Ulrich grabbed the mic, jumped off the stage, and he went out to the audience and did the questions. Right, he stood by the person, and that's where I was like standing right beside him. He came right up to me. I didn't ask a question though, but he was like right there, and everybody. It's like the very soon as he gets down there, he's like, "Do you have a question? Who's your question for?" The girl was like, "My question's for Matt," and he goes, "Oh, thank you. I'm sure it would have been a good question. Let's go to the next person." So like every question was for Matt.
Do those two not get along or something?
No, they were having a great time. They was like, I wanted them to be in a buddy cop movie because they were ribbing each other and just having a fucking good time.
Okay.
Right, they were just like ribbing it and having a great time. No, they were having a blast. You could tell they were really good friends still. And then the second half of the cast came out. It was Jamie Kennedy, David Arquette, the sheriff from the first movie, Kenny the cameraman from Deadwood and all that, and the stuntman. And Jamie Kennedy was like, I guess we're relegated to be the B team for Skeet and Matt, so we're out here. They wouldn't let us come out for the first one.
Wow.
And so they kind of ribbed it then. But Kennedy did say that he goes, I was only in Scream for so long. I was killed off in the second movie. It's only been, I've been out of it for like 20 years. But then in the new movies, I have a niece and a nephew, and they're always getting stabbed. And one of them even had his guts ripped out and bandages up with the Band-Aid, kept going. He goes, I was stabbed and I'm dead.
Right?
He was like,
seriously.
Why are they still alive? He literally was saying that. Why are they still alive?
Craven movies, unless your name is Dewey, when you get stabbed, you die.
Yep. And they asked him about that as well. He's like, he goes, I'd write your letters. I would come back. It would take a lot of work to bring me back, but I would love to. Yeah. He said, Wes Craven is the one that kept me alive. And I don't think people
they have come up with wackier ways that other people have fucking survived. Like, the only stupid thing about it is, like I said, Kevin Williamson had his shot and his chance, and this would have been the perfect movie to play on the whole, we're doing a reboot. And you could even make it in world by saying that stuff that happened in 5 and 6 did happen, but that's Stab 5 and 6 or Stab 6 and 7 or whatever the fuck they were on, at that time. But like, anyway, that being said, he also has Malibu's Most Wanted, which is another reason why I'm like, huh?
Yeah, they asked him about that. Somebody stood up and said, asked him, he said, what's your favorite movie, Scream or Malibu's Most Wanted? And he goes, you can't do that. You can't ask me that. He's like, Scream's my baby. That's what made me become a star. But Malibu's Most Wanted is my first leading role. And all I'll say is, don't be hating. That's all he said. You're like, he took control of that panel. Like, everybody loved him during that panel.
Well, that I can see,
Yeah. David Arquette didn't say hardly shit. Like I said, he looked just like he was absolutely exhausted.
Well, I mean, he's probably been running around a lot for the premieres and everything like that, possibly. But so is everybody else. But then again, we don't know what he's dealing with in his personal life, too.
No, we don't. We don't. But okay, let's...
Moving on, we got Talk Radio coming to Blu-ray from Kino. And I'm sure I'm going to miss some, so if I do, please
as far as I think you're getting
Flight is coming from Kino as well. That one's going to be a 4K. I think we're way back now because the Snowman, I think we already talked about that one.
Yeah, because Andre's in it.
Yep. All right, let me double check on Blu-ray.com because I know there was a few other things, but
I'm looking real quick too. See if
Avatar, of course, but who cares? The only thing that's interesting about that is it's actually getting a Blu-ray 3D release.
I think the last one did as well. It's one of the few things they'll release.
Did we ever bring up Speed Racer?
Yeah, a long time ago, but it's also getting a fancy box set.
Yeah, I think they finally showed the cover art and stuff for that.
And it looks like Escape from LA is getting a steelbook, but I don't think there's going to be anything new about the disc itself.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it. Maybe they'll fix it this time. But anyhow,
I got the fixed version already.
Yeah, I was gonna say they must have fixed it quick, but they never sent me a fixed version. Luckily, I got an import version, which is fine. But
I was gonna say I had to re-buy it because I didn't know how to get the replacement and stuff.
Yeah,
but,
I know.
But the Paramount 4Ks are relatively cheaper, so I wasn't totally mad.
Looks like 30 Days of. Sorry, go ahead. I was gonna say, looks like 30 Days of Night is getting a 4K steelbook from some UK company. So
I'm trying to remember. Is that another one that was filmed on early DV cam?
It might be because it does look a little digital.
I
more
think
than
it
film.
was for
That's a
some
Sony.
reason.
That's a Sony movie too, right?
Because I know it came out
I
around
believe
the
so.
same. Yeah, it was the same time as like 28 days later. And I want to say
Yeah.
both of those were shot on DV cam, but I could be wrong. But speaking of Wrong Turn and Youth Gone Wild are coming out from Imprint and Umbrella.
Yeah.
Wrong Turn is going to be a 4K. Let's see here. Deadly Blessing is also coming from Kino Lorber. That was another one I missed from earlier.
And that was a Shout title.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I own the Blu-ray for
Yep.
Shout on that one.
Terror
That was
Train
one of
is
the.
coming on May 26th. I think we announced that before, but it just didn't have a
Mhm.
date. Mr. Saturday Night, that's a good one. That one's coming to Blu-ray from MGM. So it'll be Warner / whatever the hell they do anymore. I don't know who releases those.
I think didn't MGM start partnering with a different company?
It was Warner, but then now they were releasing. They were like doing their own releases. It was really weird.
What's that new company, Greg, that's doing the MGM titles now?
What do you mean? That took over for Olive?
No. I forget what the fucking
'Cause
company.
Amazon does MGM now.
Well, I know it's Amazon, but they have a company.
Oh, Alliance Entertainment.
Alliance, thank you.
Yeah, Alliance Entertainment.
But aren't they just Canadian, or are they?
No,
US?
it's a completely different company here in the U.S.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
'cause
right. I remember you saying that now.
Yeah.
Because I know they announced that one movie they had earlier, like a new Amazon MGM called Mercy, and it had like it had like their own kind of. It just says 4K on the top, and it doesn't say Blu-ray or whatever. But I'm assuming, Project Hail Mary will probably get released on physical like that.
Oh
maybe.
yes. Oh, absolutely. It will.
Yeah. Which I can't
and
wait.
The original Insomnia is coming to 4K Blu-ray from Second Sight.
Yep.
Nickelodeon is coming to Blu-ray from Sony Pictures, so expect that to get a 4K or indeed one of the
Nick. Oh, wrong one.
Nickelodeon.
the Peter Bogdanovich movie. But yeah,
Yes, I know.
but I wouldn't be surprised if that winds up in either a Columbia box set or getting a 4K release down the road as well. So I'm probably not going to pick that one up for a while.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think that was pretty much the gist of the main big ones. Unless I missed anything. I don't think I
I think
did,
that
but
was it.
probably
That's all
did.
I could see.
Yeah. Well, we're already 30 minutes deep, so
Yeah, 30 minutes deep. Tom's got 12 movies. I got 3.
I got 3.
The runners got 3. Let's go ahead and start with how do we want to do this? Do we want to start with Tom or do we want to start with the runner? Yeah, we might as well start with you, Tom.
Yeah, start with Tom.
So what do you got for us?
Well, I don't know if Philip is here yet, so I'm gonna do this one first. This is one I have not brought on yet. I do have the Blu-ray. I didn't dig it out though. But it was one that I kept off and I wasn't gonna do because it's a Shout title, but it's a favorite of mine, and I can say happily that, as far as I can tell, it's a really good scan of the negative. And you can find it all on UHF. That's right. I didn't see any new special features at all. I think it's all
the
the
same
stuff that was carried over from before. But yeah.
Nice.
But Shit Factory's UHF. Yes, this is one I've been sitting on for a while.
It's a great movie.
It's a classic. And if you haven't seen it before, you should check it out. Weird Al, of course, is a character named George Newman who his uncle gives him a job managing a UHF station called U52. For those who are too young to know what UHF stations are, real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, UHF, the UHD. I'm surprised it doesn't say that on it. UHF channels were channels that were above 13 on the dial. So they were like usually not networks. They were other randomness. And that's basically what this channel is. And it kind of has like a kind of quasi cable access kind of feel to it. But a lot of times what a lot of these UHF channels would show was just a lot of random like repeats and local shit and, just randomness.
Yep.
So Weird Al comes up because he's a guy who's always daydreaming and he can't keep a job in a normal day job, but he can finally find a job to put his, imagination to use at U52, where the station finally becomes a hit. But the local network doesn't like that they're taking over all their business, so he tries to find a way to shut them down.
Yeah.
And of course, his Weird Al's uncle owes a bookie for a bunch of bad bets that he made, So he has to sell the network, and he gives Weird Al until, midnight at a certain time when he's got to pay $75,000 to this bookie. So that's pretty much the movie. I mean,
my mop.
Yeah, basically you got like what's really cool is seeing like the side cast in this, the supporting cast is really great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you even got Victoria Jackson from Saturday Night Live.
Yep.
Michael Richards in a proto kind of. You can see Kramer in there. You can tell it's there. It's getting there. I mean, it's kind of a more dumber. Like if Kramer had a retarded brother.
That makes sense. You're not wrong.
I mean, that's basically what his character is here. But he's kind of the key to the station becoming a hit. And you got some other great character actors, like I said. Even Emo Phillips shows up.
Fran Dresser's in it.
Yep, Fran Dresser's in it. Billy Barty's in it. Not Andrew McCarthy. Jesus Christ. What's his face? Kevin McCarthy.
Yeah.
So he plays the bad guy, of course. But no, it's a funny, fun flick. It bombed in the box office because, of course, they decided to drop this in the same summer as Batman, Back to the Future 2, and Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and Need I Go On, Ghostbusters 2, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, and on and on and on. Yeah, the wrong time. Right, it was like 6 months too late or a year too early, however you want to look at it, maybe. I mean, which is sad because, I mean, he was at his height. The Fat, video had just come out. I mean, he was getting more mainstream notice. Like I said, it was either 6 months too late or a year too early, however you want to look at it. Maybe 2 years too early since, Smells Like Nirvana was kind of his peak, right? I mean, there was a point where, the real song was being squeezed out by the Weird Al song for a moment in time there, it felt like.
Yeah.
I shit you not, because that was one of the few times I remember Weird Al getting major radio play outside of Amish Paradise and White and Nerdy later on in life. Eat It was the only one before that, maybe,
Yeah.
that I remember hearing on the radio. I mean, MTV loved Weird Al more than anybody. So, and of course, Dr. Demento, but
yeah.
I mean,
yeah. Of course.
But that's kind of what this movie is kind of like everything that makes Weird Al is in this movie. There's even a music video in the middle of it. So
I want my Speaking of which, I want my MTV.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, it tested great with audiences, I'm sure, especially with the key audience. Like it had to have, because I remember when I finally saw it on video, I was like, damn, I wished I'd have saw this in the theater, but I didn't even I barely remember it coming out. And the next thing I know, it's on video, and it was just like, boom. And then, it just it was one that, we'd rent every once in a while, and you'd get a friend who hadn't seen it yet or whatever, even heard of it in some cases, so, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great movie. I remember it's being a staple of my viewing and growing up as a kid as well. I saw it directly on, from the video store and then on cable TV constantly. It's just, it's just a funny movie. It's like, I don't know. You got to see it. It's this weird, fun movie where Conan the librarian, Gandhi.
Don't you know the 3 system?
Spatula City. Come on down to Spatula City.
Now, the funny thing about that, of course, for those who may not know, I don't remember where they filmed it. I forgot. But the Spatula City sign was on that fucking billboard for years after the movie because nobody bought the billboard, evidently. Or they paid for that. I don't understand. They just couldn't get anybody to buy it. So
so just stayed up there.
It became almost like a landmark of sorts, I guess. But they finally got something else to go in there. But
it's got so many quotes. Yeah, exactly. You got to change badgers.
Supplies.
Badger supplies.
Which is probably the most racist joke in the whole movie.
You're so stupid.
Oh, red snapper, very tasty. Do you want what's in the box, or do you take the fish? You chose the box. What's in the box? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Stupid.
You're so stupid. Have you ever tried the Twinkie dog? Have you ever tried the Twinkie dog?
did, and I damn near threw up. Here's the thing: you watch it now because knowing that Weird Al's been a fucking vegetarian for like ever, I can tell the hot dog is not a real hot dog, especially in 4K. It has got to be some kind of like tofu dog or something or other.
Gone.
Yeah, I seen that because it even has like a shaped mold to it. Look, so it's clearly not a hot dog. It's got to be like tofu or something else, probably that looks made to look like a hot dog. But yeah. Oh God, we got that Justin Proper kid in the chat.
Look at that guy.
Oh, there he is. What's up, buddy?
I like that. I can't remember his name, but that guy who's like the earnest regular. Gun controllers for commies and wimps. Listen, let's get one thing straight. Guns don't kill people. I do.
I do. Yeah, we gotta be careful on YouTube.
I know, right? No shit. The Emo Phillips one is the one that probably kills me the most.
Yeah, when he cuts his fingers off.
And Emo Phillips, you got to know who he is. He's like a comedian's comedian, right? Like, and I didn't even know. I mean, I even know who he is, and I didn't even know he was in the original Meet the Parents, and that was based on like I just learned this a couple years back.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker is funny as shit. Now, for those who don't know, he's the guy that does the Saw bit.
Yeah.
Call me Mr. Butterfingers.
Gets his fingers right off.
I think it's somewhere over there on the floor.
Mosh and to do the mosh pit to Weird Al at a metal festival. I kind of want to do that. that would kind of be fun.
That would be fun.
Actually, I couldn't do that. I'm too damn old. I'd die. So
I tripped on a mosh pit months ago at a fucking.
Oh, you do not want to do that. You'll die.
No, yeah, I would die.
I didn't die, but like it hurt like a bitch. It was at a Halloween party. Though.
You get to drink from the fire. Oh.
You're young though. We're old. That would kill
I
us.
know.
Free toy inside. Free toy inside.
That's what I've been doing lately. I'm just trying to enjoy.
Don't tell your mom you're
my age when I can until I get older. You know.
Yeah. All right. Well, Tom, anything else you want
to
say?
I mean, what else can I say about it?
Justin, it was at a nightclub. It wasn't like a concert thing, but we were
Was
like,
it a gay nightclub?
No.
Liar.
No.
Are you sure?
Are you positive?
I'm damn
Are
sure.
You HIV positive now?
Ha ha.
He tested it. Oh, anyways.
DJ, to answer your question proper.
Oh, so his name was DJ?
Well, no, there was a DJ playing music.
It was like Stanford Don Johnson? So.
Whatever you want to believe, damn. Greg.
Greg's going to town on it.
I'm sorry. Okay.
No, you're fine, man. It's just like I'm sitting here coming in with pistols and you're like fucking Rambo with an M60 just going. It's like, fucking man. Dead.
All right.
They had good drinks, so that's all I cared.
That's why I go to the gay bar, because I like the drinks.
I like the music.
It's not a gay bar, you fucking ass.
And they don't skimp on the alcohol.
Oh my God.
They actually two-finger that shit.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm talking about the alcohol, mind you.
We're going to get canceled.
I can get a whole fist up there, and you know that. You catty bitch.
Anyways,
yeah.
Where do we want to go to? Runner?
I don't know about Stallone doing the cameo. That would have been funny, but like I swear they spend more money on that sequence than they did all of Rambo 2. But anyway.
Yeah.
Should I do another one while I'm at it here?
If you want to. And I mean, Justin just literally said what you said. Why Runner would get them drinks?
See, that's exactly what I was saying. Don't ask me how I fucking know
regular
that either.
Bars have alcohol.
Go ahead, Tom.
They do, but they skimp on the alcohol. Okay, so here's one I brought on before, but I don't believe I brought on this specific version.
Okay.
And this is one of those movies that I own more copies of than any other movie, and I don't care what anybody says. Because Highlander is one of the greatest films ever made of all time.
Oh, I have
period.
that steelbook.
Hands down.
I was
ever.
going to watch that.
Why didn't you?
I didn't have time this weekend and this week, so I didn't get a chance to watch a lot of movies. I was busy.
That's how I feel.
Fine. It was weird because I did watch it on like Saturdays. Like, it would have been awkward.
Yeah.
But so here we are. Born
Princes
to
of
be
the-
kings.
Princes
We're
of-
princes of the universe. Mine is broken.
What happened?
I didn't-
No.
That sucks.
And I didn't think to. I opened it like way late. I'm like, fuck.
Oh,
Now I
that
can't do anything
sucks.
about it, because they were really good. Because mind you, my Dogma that I had issues with, like that, they got me out the replacement stuff. So I wish I had known initially that about that. But hey, no, it's fine. I got so many fucking copies of it. I don't ever really technically have to open this one again.
Is that even available anymore?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You can still, you can still get the standard 4K, but the
I was
yeah.
gonna say, but not the
yeah.
Steelbook one. No.
Yeah.
And doesn't because Lionsgate owns the rights to that, but I know it's Amazon making the new one. So I'm not sure if
Is
they're
it?
right.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
it's
Amazon MGM, the Cavill one.
I thought it was Lionsgate still.
Well,
Yeah,
it was going to be.
Well, that's
Lionsgate.
right. It got put into turnaround. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah,
right.
no, because remember when it was like put on hold for a long ass time, and then they announced that Amazon was interested in doing it, and then they got the production for it and stuff. That was when they announced that Dread was a possibility that they were going to make and stuff. It was around that time.
And well, I am excited for the remake, but I also agree with Double Fett. I don't see Batista as the Kurgan. Just
Yeah,
it's probably, in my opinion, the weakest part of the cast so far that I've seen.
I agree, but like I'll give him a chance. I'll say this: out of all of those wrestlers, I think Dave Bautista is the better actor. I'd say.
Yeah, but he doesn't command like Clancy Brown as the Kurgan.
Yeah.
I agree. If you're gonna compare it to that, I agree.
Honestly, like, I would have rather had like Tiny Liston or something like. Like, I mean, fuck, at that point, like, you're like,
Do you know how he got the part though? Like Batista like explained it in like a interview that he was in for some podcast, and he said that he was like chasing that part, and he tried talking to Chad Stahelski and stuff, being like, "Oh, I'm really interested in this. I love this character and all that sort of stuff." So I think he was really pushing.
well, he was a part of it before Cavill was. He was a part of one of the older iterations. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we all just kind of assumed he came with the package anyway. So, well,
I mean,
good
I
for
don't
him,
know
guess.
entirely.
No, you're
but,
probably
like,
right. Maybe he had to reconvince the new Chad Stahelski and all them that.
that's what he said.
Wow,
But,
I believe it. Because he was attached to it years ago.
But I'll say
Wait.
this. I really liked his performance in that one M. Night Shyamalan movie that he was in. I thought he was pretty damn good in that, like acting wise. So it's like I don't hate it completely, but I agree at the same time. Like it's just that performance that Clancy Brown has is so damn like iconic. It's like it's hard to escape that, but I'm willing to give it a shot. I need to see a trailer though at the end of the day.
I'm excited. I want to see the movie. I'm just.
I want to
saying,
see the movie too. Yeah.
I don't. It doesn't matter if he's like the best wrestler.
Terry
turned actor.
Crews would have been a better Kirk.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, like, it doesn't, he's still like, it's still Batista. Batista's like, he's not that good. He's even in the remake of Kickboxer as Tong Po, and he sucks in that. So he's just Batista.
I didn't
That's
even
what
know
it-
there was
to
a
me, he's
remake of
just
Kickboxer.
Yeah, he's in the remake of that. It's not very good.
Yeah, but like for like one of the more recent was Knock at the Cabin. That's what the movie was called.
And
He played a villain in that, and he was actually he impressed me in that.
but Highlander, Tom, you want to say some words on it?
It's one that should be in everybody's collection if you haven't got it already. It's a very good 4K. Looks great. Great grain structure to it. Didn't notice too much manipulation. I mean, there's some effects that do suffer from,
Yeah.
being done how they were. Because I think they used some video effects, basically, and you can tell. But other than that, I mean, it looks great. Sounds amazing, no matter which way you want to listen to it. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? It's Highlander. It's one of the greatest movies ever fucking made.
It is, man. It's just the same, all the sequels. Some of them are fun to watch regardless. But
they have their charms.
Yes, they do. And you can tell, like with the new movie, they're clearly blending the original movie and the TV series together. You can tell because, I mean, as Boba Fett points out here, Jeremy Irons as a Watcher. The Watchers were introduced into the TV series.
Which sounds awesome, by the way.
So that's
they're setting this up for a series. They're not going to put themselves.
Yeah, they're not
going
to shoot their load like they did in the first movie.
No.
So
and other than the director, they pretty much have the John Wick crew involved, right?
Yes.
In this, as long as it's not like John Wick 4, because I don't care what anybody says. John Wick 4 sucked.
I disagree, but okay. I'm not gonna have that fucking argument.
Highlander rules.
Highlander rules.
Highlander does rule. We can agree with that.
Out, then fade away.
Hi, I'm Candy. Of course you are.
I love Highlander. It's such a good movie. I really was thinking about watching it. I was like, I want to watch it.
I do need to rewatch it because, man, I love that Steelbook. I'm so glad I own that.
Yeah, I got that one too. So.
Such an awesome cover.
And then I blinked his woman. Oh, she wasn't his. She was your woman. And she never told you. I wonder why. Maybe because I gave her something you couldn't. Holy ground, Highlander.
I wonder if they'll stick to that rule, the holy ground rule, because I'd hate to see them break that. And I hope it's not like one of those like thing where like, oh, like The Exorcist, like all the religions come together to form. You know what I mean? I don't mind if it's other like all religions are holy ground, but like I don't want it to be like anyways, I'm not getting all that. But
I've got something to say. It's better to burn out than fade away.
So in the remake, Drax will assault Nebula. Oh no!
Shit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
No, well, it depends on how they make her character because they did cast Karen Gillian, and so she could be a badass. She could be different.
I didn't think about that.
She could be different. So, but no, I 100% agree. Highlander, the original, is an amazing masterpiece of a movie. I don't care what anybody says. I do think if they would have known how special that first movie would have been, they probably wouldn't have ended it the way they ended it, to where he gets the prize altogether. So that way they could have made sequels over and over without having to just ignore other sequels as they kept making sequels.
Give me the prize.
Then you get Highlander, The Source with Adrian Paul, which is a horrible fucking movie.
It looks and sounds horrible.
Oh, Highlander, The Source is horrible. It's like if you think Part 4 disrespects Connor with the way they do, the Highlander, The Source disrespects the TV series and everything it built all around. So it's the worst Highlander movie I think I've ever seen, and that's saying something with Part 2, because with Part 2 at least you can have some fun. So
I haven't given Part 2 a chance yet.
Yeah,
and I need to though at some point. But
now this is where
gotta be in the right mood.
Fucking Vinegar Syndrome or Arrows should be listening.
Mm-hmm.
They need to get the rights to Part 2 because it's been out of print forever.
Yep.
Release it with all like 3 or 4 different fucking versions of the movie.
Yes.
All of them, not just the one. All of them, because there's even the more batshit crazy UK version.
Yep.
That I have a scan of a fucking chewed up film print of that has that fucking batshit crazy ending on it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about,
I know.
fucking Connor's like up in the sky going, "Come with me. You can come with me." And she's like, "I can't." "Yes, you can. You just gotta believe." And it's so fucked up. It's like, this is how you put the fucking cherry on top of this crazy ass cake right here.
That's a great
It's
impersonation
perfection.
of Christopher Lambert right there.
It's the scene, man. He's just like up in the sky going, "Come on."
I believe it. I believe
Fucking
it.
nuts.
That's what I'm saying. Like, as bad as part 2 is, you can watch that movie and just laugh your ass off and have fun with it. All of the various versions.
I love how Sean Connery sits there and asks himself how the fuck he comes back.
Yeah.
How the hell am I back in this movie? Oh, well,
I'm going for it. I needed the paycheck.
I got paid.
That's what we're talking
And
about.
then I fucked the prom queen.
And I think part of his deal was he got to keep his wardrobe, and then he has like 3 or 4, like he wears that like fancy suit and shit, you know, when he goes into the tailor and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. He serves zero fucking purpose in the story.
I know he does. No purpose.
Zero
whatsoever,
fucking purpose in the
other
story.
than they had to have Sean Connery back.
Yeah. Yeah. He shows up, talks to him, sacrifices himself. So that's about all he really does, I guess. But you could have come up with a dozen other ways out of it. But that was part of the deal, for those who don't know, was that the sequel only got made if fucking Sean Connery was in it. So yeah.
Yeah. $3 million for 6 days of work. That's
I mean,
a
that
good
sounds
day.
kind of nice.
That's a good week. It's a good week pay. It's, and also that, like, I don't know about Russell Crowe being the Sean Connery.
That's
part.
the other one. How do you not get Antonio Banderas?
I know. I think Antonio Banderas would have
been cool too. I think Russell Crowe talked about it on the Joe Rogan Experience. I think Cavill was really pushing
He was
hard to
the
get him.
horse behind that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like Russell Crowe as an actor, so I'm not bitching.
He's not Sean Connery, though. I just don't.
No, I agree.
That's my two things. Like, I don't see him as I can't think of his name at the moment, but you know who I'm talking about, Sean Connery's character, and I don't see Batista as the Kurgan.
And I hope he lost some weight.
Ramirez. Yeah, I hope he lost some weight too.
What is it? I forget.
Because otherwise, instead of calling him a Spanish pig or peacock, he'll be calling him a Spanish pig.
Yeah. Yes, Ramirez.
Yeah,
Ramirez.
that was my worry too. Is like, hopefully he loses some weight, but I don't know.
We'll see.
I mean, Bautista could play a bad guy, but he's just not the Kurgan.
Yeah. He's not.
Right? I mean, he's more of a brute force, quiet type, more so.
Yeah,
Kurgan is
that wig
braggadocious.
And that wig is questionable too.
Yeah. The Kurgan. Go ahead.
No, you're going to say probably the same thing I was going to say anyway.
No, you go ahead.
He's got to have a personality that I'm not so sure you can get out of Dave Bautista.
Yeah. Plus, his voice isn't even, for a big guy, his voice isn't even that deep. You know what I mean? Like, that booming voice that Clancy Brown has that helped make the Kurgan. I don't just think you're going to get that from Batista. You just
Maybe
not.
I'd have to go see some of his older wrestling stuff. I mean, I don't know. I mean, did he ever play the heel?
Yeah, but that's when he was like 300 pounds bigger than he is now because he lost all that muscle.
Yeah.
That's the other thing, too. He's like all skinny now. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that role is, that's tough to.
That, like Jeffrey Dean Morgan or somebody like that. What?
Oh, that would have been good.
Yeah, like you got to have somebody who's got some.
I remember somebody said, like, I don't know if it was like a rumor before. Like, I remember somebody threw out Michael Fassbender. I was like, oh, that would have been good.
Not bad. I don't know if he's big enough, but like, damn it, if Dolph Lundgren was like 20, 30 years younger.
No, but like but like Michael Fassbender's like acting though, like he's a very like he can play a really scary, like tough dude.
Yeah, but he makes the price go up a lot too.
Yeah,
that's the problem. Yeah,
I don't understand the 50-plus-year-old Batista is not on roids is be imposing at all. I mean, I think he's taller than Cavill. I think he is. I'm not sure, but yeah, he doesn't have that imposing presence as he once did. It's just Clancy Brown, man. He made that. Like, yeah, he was this tall guy, and big guy, but he also just like it was his performance and the way he spoke. And
Bryant doesn't have a bad idea if you're gonna go that fucking old.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
That actually would not have been that bad.
No.
Because it's been a while since Statham has played a bad guy, and he does have a bit of a voice that you could use as like a braggadocious Kurgan type guy.
Maybe a bit more darker, but yeah.
Yeah. Actually, you might have made him a little scarier than that Kurgan because he might be a little more sadistic than, which is saying something compared to some of the crap that Kurgan does in the original.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. That would have worked too.
That could actually have been pretty interesting.
Hardy wouldn't be bad,
but
he's
would
expensive.
That's the problem, yeah.
And he's actually a short guy in real life.
I was gonna say
the other problem. Yeah.
So, I mean, he does a lot,
and that's the other thing is how tall is Bautista? Because fucking Henry Cavill is like 6 foot something.
I think Bautista's like 6'2" and Henry Cavill's like 6'1", maybe. So we'll see.
He's gonna be probably wearing lifts and shit.
Yeah.
Like the Kurgan fucking Clancy Brown fucking dwarfs.
Okay.
Christopher Lambert, you're right. Like that's why it makes him so. He's not only is he big and huge, he's just this, like he seems like something from prehistoric times, which he kind of is. Yeah. He's like this old Russian fucking barbarian, basically.
It says here that Bautista's 6'6", so he is taller than I thought, and Cavill is 6'1", so.
All right, we'll see.
You got that. Gerard Butler, maybe.
I thought about him, and I also thought about
maybe
what's his face from No Country for Old Men.
Javier Bardem. Oh yeah, that actually would have been cool.
Because he probably would have sunk into it a little bit.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
all right.
See the original.
Yeah, the original's great.
Let's go on.
All right, time for somebody else to go.
Yeah,
for once.
Go on, Runner.
Okay, I just rewatched this one, and I rewatched it because Lord and Miller have a new movie out, and I thought I'd rewatch one of their previous films, which I will say everything is pretty awesome about this one right here.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
The
Lego movie.
It's a good one.
It's a great one.
I would say good. I don't know about. Let's keep it there.
Okay, I was a kid when I saw it. Keep that in mind. I saw it when it came out in the theater, and I played with Legos as a kid, like everybody else. So when they came out with a movie, it was like, I had this kind of similar reaction when TMNT was coming out, and you were like, "Oh my God, they're making a Ninja Turtles movie." It's the same thing with.
No, I get it. It's fine.
It's like, holy shit, like they're making a fucking Lego movie. Like
the movie's a lot better than it has the rights to be, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And I think it works really well for kids and adults. Like it has that nice balance that I think most animated movies that come out don't have that. They're like too kiddie to where it's like torture for adults,
Yeah.
But this works well. I still love this movie to this day.
I'll be the odd man out here. I didn't like it.
You're a miserable man.
I just didn't like it.
How can you not like this movie, man?
I thought it was
What's so bad about it? Like
nothing's. I mean, it's a very well competent made movie with good. This
movie's funny as fuck at times too. Like the voice cast in this is stacked and just so good. Like fucking Chris Pratt is Emmett in this. He's really good. Will Arnett as Batman is just incredible and has some really good like lines in it and stuff. Like he only builds stuff in black or super dark gray and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's Batman.
Yeah, he's Batman, and he does a fantastic job. He's channeling he's channeling. Yeah, that sequel is a big disappointment.
Even Lego Batman wasn't that great.
I liked Lego Batman. I thought that was fun. Not as good as Lego Movie, but it was fun. Yeah, Morgan Freeman as Vitruvius is amazing. Liam Neeson as good cop, bad cop. Fantastic. Will Ferrell is lord business. Really, really funny movie. It's very self-aware of what it is. It's just a funny movie, and it's heartfelt when it needs to be, especially with the ending and stuff. But yeah, in terms of all of the Lego movies, because Warner Brothers, which I think they lost the rights to it a while back, this is like the best one that they've done so far, and they've tried recreating the magic. Some were good, not as good, but this is kind of like the standard. But yeah, like this movie, along with 21, 22 Jump Street, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, like Lord and Miller, they've always kind of been there with my life. And then, when I heard they were making this Project Hail Mary thing, I was like, when I heard their names were involved, and Ryan Gosling, of course, is a really good actor, I was like, yeah, I'm in. I'll see the movie. That was really good too. It kind of shows their strengths as competent filmmakers. And I kind of, after seeing that new movie, I was like, you know what? I got to revisit the Lego movie because I haven't seen it in fucking years, and holds up in my opinion.
Cool.
Yeah, never saw the Lego Ninjago movie. I was a tad bit too old for that one, I felt like, or maybe I wasn't old.
What is Ninjago?
Oh man, that's I had the sets, and I watched the show when I was a kid, but yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It's a ninja Lego property.
Okay.
You don't need to know what it is. You're too old for that shit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. But what is it? Yeah, this is a fucking, yeah, this is just a great movie. I mean, it has a good message. It's like, the main protagonist he has no idea what a master builder is, or what this prophecy thing is, and what the president Lord Business does and all that. And you kind of have these supporting characters, including Batman and all that sort of stuff. Like, when I was a kid, when I heard Lego Batman was going to be in this, I was like, holy shit, like they're going all out with this. And they have some side characters, like Superman's in the movie, Green Lantern, Wonder Woman, and Gandalf is in it as well. Like fun little stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, I kind of understand why you wouldn't like it. I also understand why you don't, because I think this works well for kids and adults.
I'm not saying it's a bad movie by any means whatsoever, and I completely agree with you. Yes, it is a great movie for kids and adults. It just wasn't my cup of tea. Just
like does something bother you about it? Like
I just didn't think it was very good.
I'm curious. For
me, I just I didn't.
Was did you not like the comedy in it, or like?
Yeah, just the comedy wasn't for me.
Okay, because
I kind of feel about this movie the same way I feel like Into the Spider-Verse.
Okay,
they're kind of like.
That's what about 21 and 22?
I haven't seen 22 Jump Street, but I did like 21 Jump Street.
Okay, so you did like that. What about Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, or did you not see that one?
My nephew loves that movie, so
I loved it too. You know that Bruce Campbell's the mayor in that?
Yes, I know, because my nephew loved it, and I raised him, so
yeah.
He watched that constantly.
No, that was a good childhood movie, and it's like, yeah, no, like, and I wasn't like fully aware of those two, but like as I got older, I was a little more aware, and I'm like, yeah, no, been a big fan of Lord and Miller for a long time. I love their style of comedy, and they're good with like, emotion as well, which this one brings. Yeah, also like Charlie Day is Benny in this. It's just hilarious. So you have Mario and Luigi in this, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a really, really fun movie.
Also, I don't really like Will Ferrell.
Nah, that's fair.
I mean, there's some things I do like him in, don't get me wrong.
And the whole twist, like where it's like a kid playing with Legos and it's his parents thing, like that blew my mind as a kid. I was like, oh, I didn't know they were gonna go to this extent.
to be honest, I get what they were going for with that. I get it and I understand it, but I would much rather it just stayed in the Lego world.
That's fair. That's fair, but I think you kind of needed that to bring the message home where Emmett's like, hey, like, you don't need to be the bad guy. And it's like, and that whole like speech that he has with Lord Business and all that. I think you kind of need the real world in order to make that work the way it did. And it kind of brought it home. But yeah, like, but the sequel sucks.
I had never even bothered with the sequel.
Don't bother. That was such a disappointment. What a sad thing. So
yeah,
that to me, there's only one Lego movie, and I'm okay with just that. And I watched the special features and stuff, and I even took I think we watched this in a animated class that I took in high school, and my teacher at the time, he had the DVD or Blu-ray, and we would watch like the special features and going through like the animation while also building the Legos in real life and stuff. So it's really cool. It's like they use computer like graphics and stuff while also like using real Legos as well, which is amazing. So I really loved how this kind of came together and all that.
Okay. I wish I could be more positive on it. It just wasn't for me.
You're not going to change my mind.
No, I wouldn't even dare. I wouldn't. I'm not like that.
No, I mean, and I just love how self-aware it is with the comedy. It's like everything's Lego. It's like people's, hair plucks out at times and all that stuff. Yeah, it's just a very fun, self-aware little film.
Okay.
I mean, it was fucking huge at the time when it came out. Like everybody, my friends loved it. It was a cool, like, fun time.
I get it. I mean,
and yeah,
plus I'm a lot older than you, and so
But yeah, no, I'm like both surprised and not surprised you didn't like it, but I can kind of understand to a certain respect, I guess.
I don't know. It just wasn't. I don't know. It just didn't resonate with me. And like I said, I don't think it's a badly made movie or anything like that. It just didn't resonate with me. That's all.
Okay.
That's really. I'm not putting the movie down or anything. It's just because it's like you said. It's not a bad movie, but to me, it's just not something I. Yeah, that's me. That's the way I thought about it. So, all right, though. But any final words, and then we'll go on.
Everything is awesome. That's my last words. Everything is awesome.
All right. Speaking of everything is awesome, I watched, which I've been meaning to get this on 4K for a while, and I haven't yet. I know, but I watched An American Werewolf in London.
Oh yeah, I have the 4K for that.
Movie. Yeah, I have the Blu-ray. I've been meaning to get the 4K, but I watched this because I saw them at Whorehound this weekend. They had Griffin Dunn and David Naughton both there, and
nice.
Griffin Dunn was buying whiskey right in front of me while I was buying a slice of pizza. So, and plus I watched their question and answer panel with them too, and them guys were great together, and they had some really great stories about the movie, and it just really made me want to rewatch An American Werewolf in London because it is such a great movie. For anybody who don't know what this movie is about, it is a dark horror comedy where these two Americans are in England. They're backpacking and everything, and they get attacked by a werewolf. One of them dies, the other one lives, and that's David Naughton's character, and he becomes an American werewolf in London. And he falls in love with Jenny Gooder, and who's his nurse and everything, and he sees his dead friend, and it's a really great werewolf movie. And of course, the greatest werewolf transformation of all times is American Werewolf in Paris in US. Is that on 4K? I did not know that. They didn't like that movie. They actually asked them about that movie while we were while I was there, and they were like, no. He said, "Doesn't a sequel typically mean you bring back people from the original movie and stuff?" And like, I'm sorry you even had to watch
it's
that.
It's more of a remake than anything.
Yeah, exactly.
I actually have that UHD too.
I did not even know it was on UHD. So
yeah, it's an import.
But yeah, no, they were like, I'm sorry you guys had to see that movie. They didn't like it. No, but they were great. They were great together, listening to them, and it made me want to watch the movie again. He did tell a story about how like the hand when he's changing and his hand stretches. He said they did that in one take, and Rick Baker got really upset because he said he was telling John Landis, he's like, I spent like 6 months on this arm. It does more than that. And John Landis was like, what else does it do? I just needed it to stretch, and it stretched, and I got the scene and didn't want to take it. We moved on. And like John Baker was really, really mad about that. And then he talked about how he had to run naked through London and stuff like that. It was like a really great. I mean, it just was so fun listening to them talk about this movie, and I really had to watch it. How does the 4K look on this? Because I'm sure you have it. I don't know if you've watched your 4K of this one, but how good does this 4K look? Because I've been meaning to upgrade this one to 4K.
I actually have a couple different versions of it. They all look pretty good from my memory, but I haven't watched them in a while.
You say because this Blu-ray looks pretty good for a 2019 Blu-ray, so it looks pretty good. I've been meaning to get it. The Bush song, yeah, I remember the Bush song from the. I remember that. Yes, every song in the Werewolf in London has the word moon in it. Blue Moon, Bad Moon Rising, all those. Moonwalk, yep. They're all moon related.
Or moon dance. I don't know why I said moonwalk,
yeah.
But yeah.
They did talk about how they were like, because they were asked, like, when you were making this movie, did you think it would become what it became? Did you think there would be some stuff behind, like get a following and all that? And they're like, yeah, when we were making this movie, we did think it would be a little something because John Landis had just come off of Animal House and all that and Blues Brothers. And we knew it would get a little bit of attention with that and everything. But they did get it sound like they were a little salty with some of the reviews and some of the reviews Ghostbusters got, because they said on like the reviews what they got for this was they kept telling them they needed to pick a tone. You can't be funny and scary at the same time. Pick a tone. And then they said when Ghostbusters came out not long after, they were praising about how Ghostbusters was funny and scary, and they were like, well, we did that. We were a horror comedy too. But no, it was good. This is a good movie, and this I want to get this as well too. So I this was a great fun movie. It's an all-time classic. I'm a huge Werewolf fan, and I hope they never remake this movie, because I know there was talk a little while back that they were going to. Luckily, Max Landis got canceled, so you don't have to worry about that. So yeah, and yes, Rick Baker and all them did this and all that. Yes, and we went under that and all that. So it was great movie. Yeah, it was fun. It was an awesome time. So,
well, I mean, it's no Wolfen, but
no. They talked about Wolfen.
Oh, fuck that movie.
They didn't like it either.
It's fucking ass. There's no wolves in it. Let me correct that. There's wolves, maybe, but they're not werewolves. That's for sure. They're just fucking wolves.
Yeah, I was cracking up in my seat when they brought it up, because I missed the Howling panel. Which was Friday. I saw the American Werewolf London panel Saturday, and somebody stood up and asked them about the Howling and also Wolfen, and they were like, "You gotta have a wolf in it." There was no. So yeah, they did not like Wolfen either. So it was good. It was fun. I was laughing my ass off. But no, yeah, that's all I got for American Werewolf in London. And I believe it's all of us seen it. Much like Highlander, this should be in your collection. As far as I'm concerned, along with Highlander. Get you a copy of an American Werewolf in London. All right, so who wants to go? Tom, you want to go again?
Argo, fuck yourself.
Argo? What?
Argo?
What? He's not
Yeah.
Spanish though. You're Hispanic.
Oh yeah.
Argo. Yeah. So who hasn't seen Argo?
I actually haven't. No, wait. I have seen Argo.
I've seen
Yeah,
it.
I've seen it.
It's been
Took me. I had to remember.
If I'm making a fake movie, it's not going to be a piece of shit.
Yep.
it's been a decent amount of years since I've
Arkin.
seen it. I need to rewatch it.
Yes, I've seen it. It's great.
I love Argo. It's a great film. I
It's
know
good.
a
It's
lot
really
of
good.
it's embellished and whatnot. Don't even get started on that
yeah,
crap.
yeah.
It's just a fun movie. The concept alone works for it. The fact that it did technically happen is more of a bonus. Like if they just made this movie as a movie, it's entertaining enough. The idea, the audacity to come up with this plan to get these, hostages out. It's fucking ingenious, and the way that they pull it off is genius. And the movie's great. It's got an amazing cast. You got Ben Affleck, Bryan Cranston, Alan Arkin, John Goodman.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it's a good cast.
Yeah.
It's a 4K master. I'm not sure if it was shot on film or not, but I know it's a 4K because I looked it up on Blu-ray.com. It's according to them anyway. And it looks great. So yeah, I mean, I think it's an earlier 4K for Warner Brothers, but it doesn't matter.
It
It
looks
still looks
like
pretty good.
it looks like one.
Isn't Argo one of the first 4Ks
It might have been.
that will come out? I believe.
I still lucked out and got it with a slipcover, though. I know that.
I know
so.
you got lucky, didn't you? Because
I don't know.
I didn't get it that long. I mean, maybe a year or two ago, but
I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but I liked The Town a little bit more than Argo.
I have to see it again. It's been a while.
I've really loved The Town.
I think The Town is like Argo is a good movie in the sense of like, yes, it is like, it's not Argo, it's not Oscar. I don't think it's Oscar bait, but it's one of those like, yes, this is a really, really good movie.
Yes.
Netflix directed the hell out of this movie. Great performances.
You know what's crazy? He didn't even get nominated for Best Director.
He did get snubbed. And I think The Town is one of those like, it's like a bro movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now,
between him
to
and
me,
Jeremy
Gone
Renner.
Baby Gone is his movie that's a little overrated. I know the Boba Fett brought that one up.
Never saw it.
He didn't direct Gone Baby Gone.
I was going to say he didn't direct that one. I don't think though. Yeah.
Wait, I thought he did with
no, wasn't that David
Casey
Fincher?
Affleck?
I would think it was Fincher. No, you're thinking of
Gone Girl was.
Oh yeah, that's Gone Girl. Yeah,
That's
you're
Gone
right.
Girl.
You're right. Gone Baby
Gone
Gone.
Baby Gone was
with his brother.
Ben's first directorial debut.
Yeah. Fincher did Gone Girl. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, whichever one.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Argo and The Town are arguably his best two movies that he's directed.
Air was really good.
What was it?
Air.
Air.
That was with Matt Damon.
He directed that one.
Yeah. Ben.
Really?
He didn't
I
write
didn't
it.
even
but
know he directed it.
Yeah, he directed it. Yeah. That was the first.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, that was the first film he directed with Matt Damon starring in it.
Oh, Air. I thought
Air.
Yeah,
I
Air
was
is
thinking
good.
Air. Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't seen Air yet. I thought you
I
were
don't even
Air
have
was
that
great.
Blu-ray, to be honest with you. I can't remember.
Took me a minute.
I didn't buy the Blu-ray because I was like, maybe it'll come out on 4K. But who knows?
You don't know. That was on Apple, wasn't it?
No, it was Amazon.
Oh, it was the Amazon. Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, it was on Amazon.
And I also didn't get the Blu-ray because it didn't have any special features, I don't think. And I didn't want to pay too much.
Show me the Nikes. Oh, wrong movie.
Wrong one. What do you think? Ben Affleck got snubbed for Best Director at the Oscars for Argo.
Yeah, dude wasn't even nominated for Best Director.
It's hard to say.
Mm.
Being a director or an actor turned director is difficult to get acknowledgement in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Even when you got guys like Spielberg and Scorsese who were traditionally snubbed all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So like Kevin Costner was like an anomaly, and look what happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, there's very very few actors that can pull it off and be both. That start, I mean, even technically, Scorsese was technically an actor before he was a director. He's kind of both.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I don't know. Affleck,
talk about
he's got this. I feel like there's a thing in Hollywood where they kind of work against him.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes any sense, like they look at him kind of down on him for some reason. but he keeps proving him wrong. Like, he's that kid who's just like, you can't do that. And he's like, yes, I can. And like, yeah, bullshit. And he's like, I'll show you. And he fucking does it. He's that kid. And they don't like that. They see him as kind of a show off, a braggadocious, I'm sure. I mean, I know when he was younger, he had a bit of I don't know if he still has the reputation, but I mean, when he was younger, he had a bit of a reputation for being a bit of, not narcissist, but he's a bit full of himself and such, I mean, I don't know if he's tamed off at all. I know he had, his alcohol and his, gambling issues and the divorces and all that stuff. But
yeah,
at the end of the day, I don't see anything. I think he's one of the classic. He may be one of those last of the classic Hollywood guys that managed to squeeze in there at the end of that era that could do both and actually do both. Because Kevin Costner is like one of the only other guys that I can think of offhand that are in the same age range.
As they mentioned, Clint. Well, not same age range, but Clint Eastwood did it.
Well, yeah, but he's been, yeah. I mean, you've had them, but I mean, it's so far and few between, and especially guys who actually get nominated for Oscars, right? Like you just mentioned it. You got Sidney Poitier, you got fucking Clint Eastwood, Robert Redford. Yeah, that's. I mean, to be in that kind of company, that's not bad.
No,
I mean,
he's not.
To be honest with you, and he's very. Honestly, I'm surprised they haven't embraced him as like the next Redford.
Right.
Because he kind of has that thing going. I mean, maybe he's too much of a bad boy. I don't know. Maybe he's a little too much like Paul Newman, but
he's always had this rap as like, because like when it first came out, like with Good Will Hunting, you got like this Matt Damon. He come out like he was like, oh, Matt Damon's this thespian. He's the smart guy, and he did all these dramatic movies after that. And Ben Affleck sort of, like you said, he had that attitude about him. He went on and he did movies like Reindeer Games and stuff like that. So he's always got
Armageddon.
This Armageddon, where they look at him like he's an idiot.
Well, before then, he was like typecast as like a bully douchebag type.
Because of Dazed and Confused.
Yeah, Dazed and Confused, Mallrats. I was just gonna say those two. Yeah,
School Days he was in.
Yep.
There was some other movie before that too, but no, I mean he paid his dues. He got in. He hit it big with Good Will Hunting, and since then he's just basically been rolling. He's had his ups and downs, but. I mean, he's like I said, he's in that company that I just mentioned, right? Which is a very small group of guys that can be in that company. And not just, I mean, there's tons of actor directors, don't get me wrong, but there's very few that win Oscars.
Yeah, it's very few, very few. But he's managed to do it. Who would have thought? So,
Also, fun fact, do you know what movie he watches every time before he starts directing a film? 7. David Fincher.
6. Ben Affleck's best performance was shutting a J-Lo's car door. That was, you could tell he had enough of her shit that day. It's like, how did I get myself back into this fucking mess?
And why do I keep going back?
Well, we know why, but still, Jesus.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious, but still.
Crazy equals, Because the more you hear about her, she's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, it's like there was that one time there was like he was bouncing between her and the other Jennifer. Like he was going from house to house.
Yeah. Anyhow, so Argo, great film. Again, I don't know if I'd put it as Affleck's best directorial film, but it is good. Probably his most ambitious, I imagine. I'd have to think about that a little. Story. Yeah. I mean, the town was big and stuff like that, but I mean, this probably has the most grandest story to be told with all the jet setting and stuff that's in it. So,
yeah.
So should I do another one or should I just wait?
Yeah, well, I mean, you can do it. I got 2 left. Runner's got 2 left, and we've already gone for an hour and a half already.
Well, I got another one here that's based on a true story.
Okay.
But it's got Charles Bronson in it. The Valachi Papers.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, I've not seen this one.
Okay, so this is based on the true story of Joe Valachi, the guy who basically found out the mob was going to kill him. So he's like, fuck you, I'm going to tell everybody everything. So basically all the info that Mario Puzo got, this was the intro to the world of basically how the mob worked. All the ins and outs. yeah, it's a pretty well put together film. Came out like the same year as The Godfather, which is weird. But they're two complete, like, this feels like an old 1960s kind of movie, even though it came out in 72, as opposed to The Godfather, which is like, this is a new movie, right? So this feels like the old Hollywood guard trying to cash in on that whole thing, but they still didn't quite understand what Francis Ford Coppola was able to capture. But this does a pretty good job of giving you the ins and outs and the basics and all that kind of stuff. So yeah,
all the good, dirty, nitty gritty details of the mob.
Basically, yeah, like how it all basically works.
It's like Whitey Bulger before Whitey Bulger, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, basically, you're like Goodfellas before Goodfellas, kind of.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I don't know the kid. I don't know anything about it, so.
Well, there's not much for special features or anything. I just know about the real papers, the real guy. I mean, it's a true story. You know, it was a court case that was all over the TV. Like I said, it was kind of America's real introduction to what the mob was really like. Before that, all they got it was from Warner Brother Pictures, you know. So yeah,
it's interesting that like the way you mention it is like the turn of the tide, where certain movies will feel like the 60s, and then like the Godfathers come out and it's like it changes movies, so it's like becomes like feel like a different type of a movie, and it becomes to that era. It's just I always find that interesting. Like certain movies will like, well, this was made in the 70s, but it feels like an older movie because they were still trying to, make it like that. And then you get somebody who comes in and changes the game.
right.
I always like that, which we haven't seen
like
a lot
Clash
of
the
that,
Titans is another one of those movies that it feels like it should be like 10 years older than it is.
Exactly. Yes.
Because like it came out in 1980, but you're like, wait a minute, we're already 2 Star Wars movies deep.
Right.
This thing looks like it was done 10 fucking years ago. But I love it. Don't get me wrong. But I always thought it was older than it was because just how it looked. It was just
It feels like a much older
quaintness of
movie.
the Harryhausen animation compared to what we were used to already with Star Wars and all that kind of business. So yeah. Canon film stars Charles Bronson or Chuck Norris. Who made him more money? That's the question. I think
I've seen more Charles Bronson than Chuck Norris, so I can't really.
I was gonna say I think Charlie was probably more of their golden boy. Because Chuck did a patch of films with him, but hold that thought.
Yeah, we'll get to that, but at least Tom will. Yeah, Serpico was All right, well, I guess we'll go to any final thoughts on that one before we move on.
I wish I had a little bit more to say, but unfortunately, like I said, there's not much about the making of it. It's a well put together film. It just feels like it did not come out in the air when it did. And it's even funnier to see them age up Charles Bronson in the movie. Because he's supposed to play the character from like late teens to late 50s or whatever.
He looks like he's 50 as a teenager.
Yeah, and then he looks like he's way too young as an adult. Of course, Charles Bronson was somebody who always aged pretty gracefully, but I don't know how much work he ever had done, but I mean, he seemed pretty natural to me for the most part. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, Runner, let's go ahead and get to you. What do you got for your next pick? Is it something as good as the Lego Movie?
Well, to you guys, it's not going to be because I know you both are not big fans.
Debbie Does Dallas.
Yo, you.
I said you guys weren't big fans of this one.
Oh.
But I love it, and some other
Batman
people love
v
it.
Superman.
No. It's a Paul Thomas Anderson movie.
Ah, well, fuck all of them.
Well,
oh yeah, that came out on
Nights.
4K.
yeah, I got this for Christmas. I asked for it for
You got
Christmas,
porn
so I
for
got it.
Christmas?
Well, it's not.
You
It's
bought
not
Marky
just
Mark's fake schlong for Christmas.
the movie is
He was
so
like,
much
"Look at
more
it,
than
it's so
that.
big."
Come on.
That's all anybody remembers about that movie is it's about porn and Marky Mark's long ass schlong.
That's what you remember. I remember just.
Don't ruin my fantasy.
I love the storytelling in this. I love the filmmaking. The cinematography is incredible. The fucking cast is amazing. Like, it's my favorite of his films. And I rewatched it with a friend of mine because I'm like, dude, we gotta watch Boogie Nights. This is a fun movie. And yeah, I love it. It's fucking soundtrack's incredible. I love the character interactions and stuff. Like, and the thing is like people are so hooked up on like the porn aspect of it, and that is what the movie's about. But like the drug culture stuff, I think, is what people don't talk about as much, and how hard drugs just drive people fucking crazy. And I think it represents so well in it. Yeah, it's just incredible. Like Burt Reynolds is fucking fantastic. Alfred Molina as this crazy maniac cokehead is hilarious. Like, it's just a fun movie. I mean, the last half gets serious and a little depressing at points, but that's kind of the whole point. It's like the first half is in the 70s. You have the middle part of the movie where they're having a New Year's party at, going into the 80s, and then you have William H. Macy's character. He fucking kills his wife and the person she bangs, and then he kills himself, and it's like boom, welcome to the 80s.
It's a movie. I know a lot of people like it. But
I love it. Every time I rewatch it, I just enjoy it even more. I think it's a blast.
It's funny is because no 6. This movie is about porn. That's what the movie is about.
It's not. Well,
it's a little more than that, but it's also funny is yes, Burt Reynolds did hate Boogie Nights.
Yes,
and Mark Wahlberg has pretty much disowned this movie nowadays himself as well. He said he would never do this type of movie ever again.
Well, of course not. If you see what he
and
does
in the movie,
disowned
it today himself.
Like the fucking lines that he has to say in this is like, it's insane. Like when I saw this, I was like, holy shit. I'm like, I didn't know Mark Wahlberg like did this type of movie, because like he'll say stuff like it's like, Jack, like I could do a close-up if you want me to, like stuff like that. Like he's just into that. I mean, the character is into that lifestyle and stuff, and I'm just like, I could see why Marky Mark doesn't like this fucking movie.
He kind of regrets doing this movie, if I remember correctly, that he said
I think to a point. Leo was originally asked for the part, and then he recommended Marky Mark because they had worked with each other. And yeah, I mean, not every single movie that PTA has done is great, but this is one of them, along with There'll Be Blood. I'd say like he makes drastically different movies, different tones, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And dude made this when he was fucking 26. Like it's really, really damn impressive.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that it's a bad movie once again and whatnot. It's just not one of my favorite movies.
Also, like John C. Reilly's hilarious in this. I love his character. I love the scene where they meet at Jack's house, and he's like, you seen that movie Star Wars? He's like, yeah, I've seen it 4 times. He's like, people say I look like Han Solo. Like just shit like that, I think is like amazing. Roller Girl is great. Philip Seymour Hoffman's really good in this too. A young Philip Seymour Hoffman.
And let's give it up for Heather Graham. She still looks amazing today.
Yeah. Yeah, she does.
She does. For a woman in her 50s.
Yeah. But I love also what's his name? Thomas Jane, Punisher. He's in this.
Oh yeah.
He does play a male stripper. That's how you get introduced to the character, and it's like, oh shit, like I didn't realize like we got Punisher and Doc Ock in this movie. It's kind of crazy. And like I also like there's just certain like filmmaking techniques that I love. Like I love the like on rewatch, I like notice this stuff where it's like Marky Mark has that fight with his mom, his drunk crazy mom, and then when he runs out of the house, she closes the door, and then it cuts to Burt Reynolds opening his door, welcoming him to his new home. I love that. The firecracker scene in Alfred Molina's place is like, it's supposed to be a very suspenseful scene because you're like, oh fuck, like Todd, that's that's Thomas Jane's character. He's like being an idiot, trying to like get even more money and all that stuff when they just want to get the fuck out. So a lot of good stuff. And it's just also oh yeah, Don Cheadle, his character who's he just wants to who's really into like the stereo sound stuff and all that and yeah, he gets the happiest ending out of all of them.
Yeah.
He's got a wife and a kid and a business.
Yeah. I mean, it's a movie. It's not bad. I mean, I think it's not so much that Wahlberg shuns the movie because I don't think he like really puts it down or anything. I just think he's grown and he's found he's more into his faith now. He's much more Catholic now than he used to be. And I think that's what it's more about that than, he's kind of been born again a little bit, as you can say. And yes, it did help his career and gave him a massive boost and made him a dramatic actor and everything. But I think in the end, I don't think he hates it. I just think he kind of is like, yeah, I'm moving on.
People are like, "Are you in that Boogie Nights movie?" He's like, "What? No."
Well, I think I remember he he said he liked working with PTA and stuff. Like he's kind of the
he doesn't put down the director or anything like that. It's just kind of like where he's at in his life. He's like, I kind of wish maybe I wouldn't have did that, but I don't.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I could totally understand that, but I still think this is one of his best performances along with The Departed, I'd say.
Oh yeah, The Departed was great.
Yeah,
maybe
I didn't think The Master was great. I thought it was fine. That's a very slow burn, The Master, but it's an interesting movie. I think this one, Punch Drunk Love, There Will Be Blood, and Phantom Thread are probably his
more
best.
Overhyped than Ridley Scott. There, I said it.
Dim's fighting words. The runner film school kid.
Yeah, like even Jose's like, you can't go wrong with PTA, motherfucker. I sat 3 hours through Magnolia for Rain and Frogs.
Okay, that's just one movie though. Like he's done better stuff than that.
I tried with Boogie Nights, couldn't get into it. Fast forwarded it to the end because it just got depressing as piss. Like, I don't need to see the John Holmes movie. Everybody's gonna get AIDS.
Well, it's not entirely true.
Mostly true.
They don't say that. They just get fucked up.
But let's be real.
Well,
we all know how it fucking ended.
Okay, yeah, it ended, but like
John Holmes gave a buttload of people AIDS. End of discussion. And who is Marky Mark based on? And the survey says John Holmes. That's correct.
Well, I don't know who John Holmes is, so
he's
that.
Do you know oh god, I just forgot his fucking name. The porn star who's in every goddamn thing, the ugly motherfucker. Looks like Mario.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. He's in Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. He's like the second most fucking famous porn star ever, basically.
Hey, I think he's in jail now too.
Okay, to answer Jose Morales' question, Inherent Vice is by far his worst fucking
Ron
movie.
Jeremy. I knew it was Ron something.
Yeah, Ron Jeremy. Yeah.
Inherent Vice is by far his worst fucking movies ever made.
It was boring as piss.
Even worse than Magnolia. If you were
I never saw Licorice Pizza, but I kind of had been wanting to see that one.
Licorice Pizza is all right.
Licorice on pizza sounds more disgusting than pineapple.
Just like the idea that these people were like not actors or whatever, with that, right? They were just like newcomers or something. It just
one of them
interests me.
Well, one of them is Philip Seymour Hoffman's son.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Who's pretty good. So, and the best part in Licorice Pizza is what the fuck is Bradley Cooper plays what's that producer's name? The Superman Returns producer.
John Peters?
John Peters, thank you. He plays John Peters in that movie, and it's fucking hilarious.
In what movie?
Licorice Pizza.
What the fuck is this movie even about?
It's a slice of life on the San Fernando Valley.
Why would John Peters be in it?
he just has a part in the movie that PTA wrote and casted Bradley Cooper to play the part.
Weird.
It is good. Like that was like one of the better parts of the movie for me was him as John Peters. It was a fucking wild performance.
Black or red licorice?
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
I'm not a big licorice guy. I hate black licorice.
I hate black licorice. I
Awful.
like red licorice. I don't like black licorice.
I like Twizzlers. Red Twizzlers, amazing.
Technically, red isn't licorice. Licorice is the flavor of.
Yeah, that's.
I was gonna.
They're red behinds or twists.
See, now I kind of want to see that just so they could tear John Peters because John Peters is an idiot.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty wild in the movie. It's pretty crazy. Like there's a scene where he's talking to Philip Seymour Hoffman's kid, and he's trying to correct him on his wife's name. What's Barbara Streisand, and he has to like correct the last name every time and stuff. It's fucking funny. But yeah, to answer Brian Barth's question, I kind of already said it. Punch Drunk Love, There Will Be Blood, and Phantom Thread, I think, are some of his better movies. And I, despite what other people think, I enjoyed One Battle for what it was. It's not perfect, but I kind of went with the absurdity of it. But Phantom Thread, that was surprisingly a pretty good romantic drama. It's kind of its own thing where Daniel Day-Lewis plays like a dress designer and stuff, and he's well respected but kind of this dark figure. And There'll Be Blood is a great film.
All right.
So yeah, I respect PTA a lot as a director, especially that one clip where he talks about going to a screenwriting class and the professor's like, if you're gonna write Terminator 2, leave this class. And he's like, well, that's fucking terrible. Like, what if somebody does want to write Terminator 2? That's their vision.
Yeah.
So like, it's the stuff that he says like that where I'm like, I really like, I can't hate this fucking guy.
All right. Well, there you have it.
So yeah, like he'll have some hit and misses.
What if I want to make Terminator 3?
Yeah.
Well,
that's your vision.
Yeah, that's your vision. But yeah, Inherent Vice, dude, like honestly, like I don't hate Magnolia nearly as much just because of Inherent Vice. That was a complete waste of fucking time. And I was sold that movie was a stoner movie, and I was completely let down, man. That was not good.
Maybe it was written by stoned people. I don't know.
Well, PTA wrote and directed it, and it was a adaptation of some novel, but it was not great.
It happens, I guess. But if you like this stuff, like I said, I never say anything bad about people who like what they like. So if you like it, you like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. But here's a little bit of trivia for you. Did you know that Paul Thomas Anderson is the son, which I doubt you know this, of horror host Goulardi?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I bet you didn't know that.
I did not know that.
Yeah, Goulardi.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of his family history. I just know that like I know part of his inspiration for Boogie Nights was like him living in that area, and when he was in like what was it, like high school or whatever, he was like, oh, they would like shoot porn around this corner and stuff like that. So he kind of based it on his life growing up to an extent. But it's really like the drug culture stuff that really kind of works for me. Because when I'm watching it with a friend, my friend's like reacting it to like crazy, and he's just like, and I'm like, this is why you don't do hard drugs.
Yeah. And yes, Tim Hayes, Ernie Anderson, Goulardi, is Paul Thomas Anderson's dad, who was a Cleveland horror host. So, yes.
Yeah, Josh Brolin is funny in Inherent Vice, but he does the worst fucking thing ever in the end of the movie when he eats all the weed and shit at the end. It's terrible.
All right. Well, I think we've stroked his ego long enough. Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. You can move. You can move on to your next pitch.
Okay. Speaking of young directors who are given big movies at the young age, with Paul Thomas should be 26 at that. Well, I know a director at 23-year-old that directed Jason Goes to Hell, and that would be Adam Marcus, and this is a documentary of that called Hearts of Darkness, the making of the final Friday. Jason Goes to Hell. A little girl in a pink dress sticking a hot dog through a donut. That's what I see. So I got this. This is a documentary about the making of Jason Goes to Hell, which is a much despised movie in the franchise. This was put out by Synapse and Red Shirt Pictures. And it was crowdfunded, and Tom is yet to receive his, which is funny because he crowdfunded it. But yeah, it's 2 discs. It's the Synapse booklet. If I could get it out there, 2 discs. It's 1 special features and everything. Then it also comes with these fancy cards. So you got from the Creighton Duke right there. Probably the best character to come from Jason Goes to Hell. You got that. Jason there. And you got Leslie Jordan. And back to that. And then he's got like stuff on the back about him. 6 said, didn't you guys watch anything good this week? I mean, to us, they're good. I mean, what can I say? To us, they're good.
To us, they're good. And my last pick will be something that Tom and Greg both love. So
my last pick will not be anything anybody loves but me. So
oh, damn.
I can tell you that much. And I'm the only one that's more than likely saw it. It's not a bad little documentary. It goes over the making of this movie and everything, and like how Adam grew up around the Cunningham family. Sean Cunningham, of course, made Friday the 13th, the original, and everything. And he always wanted to be in the movies. He always wanted to be a director. He got to work with Sean, and Sean promised him a movie, and he didn't get to do the movie My Boyfriend's Back, which was originally titled Johnny Zombie, that he was going to direct, but they sold it to Disney, and Disney didn't want him to direct. So he said, Sean, you owe me a movie. And Sean gave him, New Line just bought the rights to Jason. They gave him that, Jason Goes to Hell, and Sean wanted to mask out of the movie and everything. And so he had to figure out how to make this movie and everything, and like all the production behind it, and being a young director and all this, and how this movie turned out, and how it's perceived by fans and everything. How you're not in this movie, I don't know. Or I'm not in this movie, I don't know, because they do have testimonials from fans in this, like segments. And
I feel bad.
Yeah, I feel we should totally be in this documentary. We 100% should be in this documentary.
Considering I'm sure Midnight's Edge is one of the biggest channels that's ever interviewed him. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right. So we should totally be in it. But yeah, no, it will not be a Skinemax film. It will not be. But no, I enjoyed this documentary. It goes over all the ups and downs and what the fans don't like about it. He doesn't shy away about how fans feel about it. Like even there's fans in the documentary that hate the movie. So so it doesn't shy away from all the warts and everything and how it turned out. And they talk to just about everybody that's in the movie, except say for maybe a few people here and there. And it really dives deep into it. So if you get a chance to get a hold of this, I'd say go ahead. And if you're a fan, I know, like, once again, a lot of people don't like Jason Goes to Hell. So they're probably not going to want to see a documentary about Jason Goes to Hell and the director who, I'll be a little honest with you. I like Adam Marcus. I've interviewed him. I've talked with him on my channel. I've talked with him on Tom's channel on Midnight's Edge. This is a little bit of an ego stroking documentary for Adam. I won't lie. It's a little bit of an ego stroking documentary for him. But I mean, the man has bared a lot from that film, and the film has sort of actually come back around a little bit to some people. And I personally do like Jason Goes to Hell. I just think it's a bonkers movie. I thought it was something different in the franchise. So I enjoy the movie, and I enjoyed this documentary. It was a fun little documentary as they covered the making of the movie. So, and So I'll leave it there because we have been going almost 2 hours, and Tom has got a shit ton of movies. So I'll leave it there on that. So, Tom, if you're ready for your next one, we could go to you or whatever.
Okay. I got this from John Phillips. So thank you if you're listening. I didn't see you in the chat yet. So, but the other movie he sent me was Excalibur.
Nice.
On the 4K.
I watched that a few weeks back. Really good movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
It's a really good movie.
A lot of stuff happens.
Boobs.
And famous people are in it that you know.
Yeah.
Including Midnight's Edge's own Helen Mirren. And
Liam Neeson's.
Liam Neeson and Patrick Stewart.
With hair.
With hair.
I didn't expect Liam Neeson to be in this. When I saw him, I was like, wait a minute.
He's barely in it.
I know he's barely in it, but then I was like, is that Liam Neeson? And then
this has like a
up,
TV cut of the movie too, which has like alternate scenes and stuff, and it's a little shorter.
I want to get this.
Tons of special features I didn't have time to go through. There's like 2 or 3 feature-length documentaries on here.
Yeah, I saw that.
I mean, the movie itself looks amazing. A lot of people have already said it, so I'm not saying anything new. Here that it's pretty much like a reference quality disc almost, and I mean it is. The sound upgrade was probably the least of the entire package. I mean, it's only a 5.1 mix, but the alternative is I can't believe it doesn't have like a standard stereo mix. It only has like a 1.0. Maybe it did. I just didn't notice it. Anyway, but no, it looks great. Sounds great. It's pretty much the story of, King Arthur, Excalibur, and Merlin, and it does a pretty good job of telling that story. Yeah. I don't know what else to say other than that. I mean, Helen Mirren really stands out in it, of course.
Yes, Morgana, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Boobs. It's got boobs. Yes, it's got butts.
Boobs.
It's got some butts.
Got some blood and action. Yeah.
Great production design in it too. Like,
you can tell they spent a couple bucks.
Yeah, for sure. And
I've been hearing really good things about this release. So everybody said it looks incredible and really excited about it. So I need to get on this one.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I bought it. But I hadn't seen it. Like I blind bought it technically, but I told I told my dad that I got it thinking it was something, he would like, and he was like, yeah. He's like, I love that one, and he saw it in the theater at the time, and he told me that one of his buddies almost got in trouble for like rolling empty beers down the fucking theater or whatever. He told me some funny story about it, but my dad and I watched it when I got the 4K, and it was a good time. It was a really
it's a good movie.
Oh, that reminds me, I almost kicked the shit out of some kids at the theater when they were throwing shit at fucking Hail Mary.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like,
crazy.
dude, if you're not gonna watch the fucking movie, get the fuck out.
Yeah,
I hate that shit.
And people, the etiquette in theaters nowadays is so different.
Yeah, that's why. Well, was it when I saw that one in particular? Like, I went to like an early showing, which is like a friend of mine invited me because he was like a member of the theater, and the theater that I saw in particular, that like most of the people are like the bigger cinephiles in like the area, and they're very well respected and all that. So I try to go to those theaters and not too many of the mainstream ones, because random people and the local ones will just they're just, some of them are just disrespectful as fuck. I've dealt with that a couple of times last year. It was annoying.
But I mean, I hadn't seen this a lot of times, so I can't say a lot that we haven't kind of already said about it. I mean, it's probably one of the more famous of the stories around this very told many a time story, right? The Sword and the Stone. I mean, Christ, it's been told in many, many different ways, many different times. So this is, I think, one of the more definitive versions, and it's gotten a nice package here from Arrow, and it's kind of interesting to see Warner Brothers let this one go to Arrow. So kudos to both on that one. Yeah, nice package.
Yeah, like when I saw this, part of me wished I'd seen this when I was a little bit younger, just because I feel like I would think it would like I mean, I love it now when I saw it, but I was like, man, if I saw this like when I was like younger, like high school especially, I would have been like, man, this would have been cool as fuck to see then. Because I like shit like that.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. Like they don't make sword and sorcery movies like this anymore. It's
No,
good stuff. But
it's just,
I mean, they're outdated now, I guess you could say.
but like the scale of it and just how like I know this word gets thrown out a lot, but like epic.
Well, this one is an epic movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, Captain Crypto explains it. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. It has a good balance. It's like the first half in the 70s. It's like this is a good party vibe kind of thing.
That's Boogie Nights. I wouldn't talk about Boogie Nights. I thought we were talking about Excalibur.
Oh, yeah. Well, he said Boogie Nights, but then like at the end, it's depressing.
Tom, anything else you want to add?
No, Captain Krypton was right about the kids in the theater. That or their parents let them act.
That's what I meant to. Yeah, they need to beat their ass. Yeah.
And these weren't young kids either. Like they were teenage age. It's just like, dude, come on.
It's just like
decorum.
Nobody taught them how to act in the theater.
Yeah.
But yeah, anything else you want to add to it?
I wish I could say more. Like I said, I don't have as much of a history. I mean, I'm sure I saw it as a kid, probably twice or three times, on television and whatnot. But it just wasn't one that I had over the years, and I hadn't seen it in a long time. And I mean, I'm glad I have it now, and thanks to to John, I do. And if he hears this, thank you again for that. And I recommend it, especially when it goes on sale for the Arrow sales. Definitely, for sure.
Nice.
Nice 3-disc set. You get of course, the 4K. You get the standard Blu-ray, and the TV cut is on the 3rd disc with some other bonus features as well. So there you go.
Yeah, I need to get this one. All right. Do you want to do some more? Because like you said,
why don't you all do your last, and I'll just do the big chunk load at the end because it's all right. You know what I mean.
Yep. That sounds like playing. Brunner, what do you got for us?
Okay, well, you guys will definitely appreciate this one. I know Greg loves
Finally
this movie
a good
for
one.
sure.
It better be, goddammit.
And I will say this is a 10 out of 10 horror
fucking
classic.
Ghostbusters 2016.
God, you're such a vibe killer, man.
Oh, what is this? This is a horror classic.
Oh, Reanimator. I love Reanimator.
I told you. I fucking told you.
I met him.
I told you this one was going to be.
He tried to stick a needle in me.
Nice. He's trying to stick a needle in you.
No, actually, he was really humble. Actually, it was kind of cool.
Yeah, I've heard he was kind of humble in person. Yeah.
So right after I was done watching Excalibur with my dad, I watched this at like past midnight because I felt like, I got to give this Reanimator thing a shot because I.
Is this your first time watching it?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I will tell you, man, not a lot of movies do this to me all the time in the first viewing, but I adored this movie from start to finish.
It's so good.
It's so good. It's up there with The Thing for me.
Really?
And Evil Dead too.
Yeah, that's high praise.
It's that good. I was like, holy shit! Now I have another horror film to add in one of my favorites.
You need to watch Bride of Reanimator.
Yeah, maybe I will.
Bride of Reanimator is really good. It's not quite as good as this first one, but it is really good. The third movie, not so good.
Yeah, no, as I got this along with Excalibur and a couple of other things.
Nice.
On Diabolic DVD because I was like, what things should I watch that I should get and just not spend any more money after it, and I got Reanimator.
I need to get the 4K. That's like I said, I was saving a bunch of money, so I need to buy that. It
looks really good too. Yeah.
It does look good, and I know. Well, there's the Ignite Films one, which is the one I just showed.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one I got.
That's the one I got. Yeah.
And then there's the second sight version. And I was looking up like what the difference is between the two. Like I watched a video, and it's like not much of a difference, but I thought, fuck it, I'll get the Ignite one.
Well, wasn't the second sight one would be an import too, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But what is it? You can get them at Diabolic even at the import.
Yeah.
So, and I own like a couple of second sight ones that are imported from Diabolic, because I can't get them from the actual website, unfortunately.
Yep. I highly recommend Diabolic and Orbit DVD for anybody who needs to order movies. So those are great places.
Yeah, Diabolic's been fucking rad.
Yeah, Diabolic is awesome. So very good. But yeah, I'm glad you really liked. I'm really glad you like that. Reanimator is a classic. Bride of Reanimator is great. It doesn't really lose anything. It's like it feels like a natural continuation, and I think you'll love it. Especially like if you think this movie is bonkers, that movie gets so bonkers. It's so fun. I love it. But the first one is the first one is the best. But Bride of Reanimator is right there with it. So yeah.
Yeah, no, seriously, when I saw the end of this, I was just like, oh my god, this is like one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Barbara Crampton has one of the bravest scenes in movie history, with that guy's head right between her naked legs.
Yeah.
I mean, he saw everything, and she's she's happy that she did that scene. So, she's a horror royalty along with him. So yeah.
Yeah, and I think the psycho theme that they use, especially in the beginning intro, like it works so well in this.
It's not Psycho's theme, but
not Psycho's, but like
it pretty much is. They did.
I know it from Psycho.
They ripped it off.
Yeah, I know it from Psycho, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
It works very well in something like this, and I also just love body horror too. I love a good body horror. I like a lot of Cronenberg's work. And,
then I think you would totally love Bride of Reanimator.
Yeah,
it's like the Bride of Frankenstein on steroids, and it is so nasty.
Bride of Reanimator, right?
Yes, they're coming out with the 4K of that too. I don't know if it's out yet, but it's coming out as well on 4K.
Okay. Well, I just added it on my watch list.
There you go. The Beyond Reanimator, not so good. It's really not. I mean, he's still cool as Herbert West, but the movie is just, they should have just stopped at Bride. I own them all three, though. I own all three of them on the Blu-rays from Arrow and then Vestron. But I've been meaning to upgrade to this 4K here now. But no, I'm really happy about this one. I really, really enjoy this movie. And I think that to say that you put it up there with The Thing and The Evil Dead and all that, that's high praise, man.
I didn't expect it myself, but yeah, I loved it that much. I don't know when I'll rewatch it again, but whenever I have the time, if I'm in the mood, I would easily give it another rewatch.
Nice.
No, I loved it a great deal.
I'm very happy. You finally, Runner, finally.
I knew I'd make you proud somehow.
Bringing on all these film school Paul Thomas Anderson. Paul
Dumbass Anderson is what I was thinking too.
And then you finally bring on Reanimator, something good.
Well, I can
fucking hoity-toity elevated shit.
Well, I embrace all sorts of
Don't
different
forget your
films.
goddamn roots.
You came on our B-level show when we bring on classic horror and stuff like this, and you go and you get elevated on us, Runner.
Hey, I like I said, I try to expand my mind on all sorts of different kinds of films.
I'm glad you do that, because it's as much as I'm stuck in my ways, it is good to expand your film.
Yeah,
it's good to expand that.
Yeah, and
you still do better than Paul Thomas Anderson.
I don't know.
You gotta get out of this Zack Snyder, Paul Thomas Anderson thing, man.
Hey, those two have made some good and bad movies. Okay,
move back.
He's lucky. I almost watched Dawn of the Dead, the remake. I almost watched Dawn of the Dead remake, but I didn't.
Don't make me have to fucking talk. That's the only reason I haven't watched it, is I don't want to fucking talk about it again.
Exactly. That's why I haven't watched it again.
I talked about that as much as Scream. Jesus.
I wanted to watch it, but then I was like, Runner brought that on like almost every day for a week in the beginning of the show.
It's like, that is the only movie you own, ain't it? Yes.
Well, when I was first buying physical media, that was one of my earlier buys.
We know.
Every week you'd be like holding it up.
I watched it again. I watched Nosferatu again, but I didn't bring it.
There you go.
I need to rewatch that one.
Because I've seen that like fucking 6 or 7 times now, man.
I've seen it like 3 or 4. It's good.
I love
it. This is why we like Runner. This is why we like Runner. And Rookie he would have been like, I've seen better.
Yeah.
And it'd be like some 2000 movie.
I try talking to Rook. I try giving him as best as I can. I try to give him pointers and stuff, and I don't know.
He's trying, but
yeah.
He's trying, but he doesn't seem to take me all that seriously. Nothing against Rook, but
that's his new nickname.
Bargain bin Rook.
It'll be another 2 months. I found the bargain bin this week. Yeah.
It'll be another 2 months before we can call that to his face.
So. Yeah, because he keeps working too much.
Bro,
with
like
all these time he works,
Rookie swims in the bargain bin.
I'm gonna say, man, motherfucker works so much you'd think he'd be able to buy the whole bin.
Yeah, I know. Just take it home with him.
Yeah.
Hey, just get a pickup truck with it.
Just fucking go. Anyway, what do you got for us, Greg? Unless there's more to say. On
yeah. Do you got anything else you want to say, Runner, about?
Oh no, I think it's fucking amazing. I don't know what else to say.
It's incredible. It's great.
It's incredible.
Movie. I love it. I'm glad you liked it. And Charles Band production as well.
Yeah, he didn't have any Reanimator pictures to sign, which I was kind of surprised.
Really? That's like his biggest movie.
Well, yeah, because my girlfriend wanted his autograph because she loved the Reanimator. And I said that to him. I'm like, I'm personally more upset because I said I would have bought another one if you had one from Frighteners. He's like, oh, yeah, I loved making that movie, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, you're fucking amazing in it. I said.
He is. He's like one of the best. He steals the movie from Michael J. Fox when he's on the scene, when he's in the movie. Yeah. So it's great. And I've missed the 4K that like the Orbit DVD was there at the Horror Hound, and they had a 4K of Frighteners, and I was standing there and I was like, I want to get this. I want to get this.
Was it because isn't it getting released some? I was gonna say, isn't it getting released in the U.S. though here soon?
Yes, it is getting. So I'll probably get that one. It was the Turbine one, and there was a dude standing right next to me. He's like, "I want to buy this. I want to buy this," and he picked it up, and it was the last one, and he bought it. And I was like,
"How much was it?"
I think it was like $40-$50. They had it.
Damn, that's a steal.
Yeah. So I was like,
yeah, I paid a lot more than that for it.
Yeah. It was a
back
used
when
copy.
I could afford
it was
such
a used
things.
Copy as one.
Well, shit, used schmused.
Yeah, I don't care.
They were supposed to send us a free one. They never did.
No, that sucks.
Same thing. We never got a free, unless Andre did, and he doesn't know it. Hellraiser too. Yeah. Like, yeah, I had to buy that one too, even though we're mentioned on the son of a bitch.
Yeah. Go figure.
Got photo, kinda.
All right. Well, I guess we'll go on to my. If you're done, Runner, I'll go to mine. Like I guess he's gone. Okay. Like I said, I guarantee I'm the only one that's seen this, but I it's something up my alley, and it's called Cryptids, starring Joe Bob Briggs, because he's about to do something monstrous. You want little rubber monsters? This has got little rubber monsters.
I was gonna say you have my interest already.
It's a anthology, a very low budget indie anthology. It was filmed back during the COVID days. I know the director. Well, one of the directors, the main director. It's different shorts, you know. Basically, it's Joe Bob Briggs plays the major. I can't even think of his name. Major something. He's a radio host, and he's like like a podcast radio host guy, and he's doing an episode on cryptids, and people call in and tell their stories on cryptids. And you got one like the Frogman of Loveland, the aliens, waterheads. There's actually one called waterheads, believe it or not. So it's great. Or melonheads. I'm sorry, melonheads. And it's like a bunch of
You sure they weren't the bubbleheads?
No, they're called melonheads.
Oh, okay.
And it's like a bunch of Baghead Jasons that are even more.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's basically I've heard of it. It's called the bubbleheads, not.
Oh, really? Well, it's from Wisconsin, right?
No, these were actually. Well, okay, now this is a new one. Then I guess never mind. If they're from Wisconsin, because this was a different one from like down south.
No, I
actually worked on a script about them a while back.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. But no, it's news to me. I haven't heard of these ones. Then okay, the Melon
no,
Heads,
not
okay.
all of them are real. You know, there's some of them are just made up for the movie. But no, it's a fun little. Not every one of the stories is great. There's like I know that can make or break a you know.
What do you mean they're not all real? They're just made up. I think they're all real.
No, like some of the creatures they are not based on real.
Bigfoot ain't real.
No, some of the cryptids are not based on real cryptids.
Wow,
you know
that's
what I mean?
bullshit.
They're made up for the movie. But no, it's a bunch of segments with different directors, and you know, they got little rubber monsters and everything, aliens, melon heads, frogman, the beast, chupacabras. That's probably the worst one. The chupacabra one was probably the worst of the stories. But it's like Joe Bob Briggs is there, and you know he gets these calls, and he's kind of like the crypt keeper type thing. So it's pretty solid. It almost feels sort of like a speaking of which, it almost feels like a Full Moon Features type of movie, right? Because it feels like these people that are making this, these indie directors, were clearly inspired by Full Moon Features and movies like those, and that's what they're going for. So, like, no, the acting isn't great on all these people's things, but hell, man, this is like true indie filmmaking at its best, with Joe Bob Briggs as like the go between. I thought it was really fun. I had a really good time with it. I know the director. He bought my B Movies and Boobies t-shirt. I talked to him at Horror Hound, and let's just say I got some information about Joe Bob and Shudder, what happened there, and I can completely understand. And it is probably I can't go into detail. I can't. It is something I could make a video on if I was allowed to, but I'm not allowed to. So I can't explain. But let's just say I know some stuff that Shudder was doing to Joe Bob Briggs, and it's thank God, you know, no wonder Joe Bob is happy they're canceled. I'll tell you that much. So, but anyways, yeah, this was a fun movie, a nice little fun movie, Cryptids. If you guys get a chance to see it, I'm sure it's streaming on some place if you do streaming. But this is a pretty fun movie. I enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. And I knew I'd be the only one that have seen it, the only one that would talk about it. So there you guys have it. Check it out. Greg Bob says check it out. So there you go. Fun little rubber monster type movie. So enjoy. But Tom, if you're ready, you can breeze through all your stuff or whatever you got left to do.
All right. Well, as we know, we lost a legend this week.
Yep.
The great Chuck Norris. So I took the time.
Walker told me I have AIDS.
To what?
The clip is so hilarious.
What the fuck was that? Anyway, I got a truckload here, kids.
What do you got there, Tom?
All right, well, yeah, I didn't even bring because I brought a few on in the past, so I didn't rewatch anything from the past. So it's all new stuff. So with that, let's get going here. 1 second here.
Okay, whenever you're ready. When you're ready, just let us know when you get them all together. Walker Texas Ranger level on Conan was classic. It's just that clip from Walker Texas Ranger where Walker told me he had AIDS.
Walker told me I have AIDS.
Okay, where to begin with this? Let's see if I should go probably by the years here. Let's see here. Okay, 79, 80, 81. All right, let's start with 79.
Let's go with whatever you want to go with.
All right, 1979, A Force of One. We got a standard Blu-ray from what looks to be, it says 2K, but it looks like it's 4K scan of the negative. And it does have a short, or like a making of documentary on it. It's about 30, 40 minutes long, trailers, commentary by the director and film historians. And the film is about murders that are happening by a karate man.
What?
That's exactly what they call it, a karate man. So they go to another karate man to watch it. to watch this. Fuck, where did I got my last one? To find out who may be doing this, of course. Mm-hmm. And of course, the Karate Man is Chuck Norris. Clu Gulager's in it. What's weird is Chuck doesn't even really get top billing. Jennifer O'Neill does.
No, really?
Because she's the lady cop. But that's because, you know, this is like Chuck's like third or fourth movie.
That's...
But yeah, so like he's still technically the star, but she has a little bit more of a stronger role. But I guess they changed. It's funny because the writer's talking about how the movie was written and made and everything. He's like, well, of course, originally in the movie there was a love story, but I figured we played a Chuck's strengths, so we took the love story out, and we saw he was really good with kids, so we gave him the kid.
He's not so good with the ladies, so
yeah, I mean, after that he still gets plenty of women in movies, but like yeah. The thing is, let's be real, I love Chuck Norris, but he is not the strongest actor, and this is going to come into play as we go through these movies, and then you'll understand why I say that now. Because in this movie, I mean, he doesn't have a lot of dialogue per se, but he's in a lot of scenes. I mean, they let her carry the movie as far as the story through a lot of it. Mm-hmm. But he gets to handle all the action and shit. But no, it's kind of funny. It's surprising, like they didn't. It almost feels like it's supposed to be a pilot for a TV show. In some, and I don't mean by the way it looks and shot. I mean just the concept, right? It's like, okay, I can see this being like a weekly show where the lady cop has the karate guy, her boyfriend, as her bodyguard, basically. You know what I mean?
Investigating murders.
Investigating murders, exactly. A force of one, and call it a force of two. That's the other thing, is call it a force of one, yet there's two main characters is the thing. Plus Clu Gulager is the boss. It's actually a pretty prominent role, but yeah.
All right.
So is that one good on the we just did a thing last night on Toxic Tuesday where we ranked a bunch of the more prolific films, and yeah, this one's pretty good. And then from there we have the Octagon.
The Octagon, that's a good one.
Yes, with Lee Van Cleef and Chuck in it, and this was not what I was expecting. Yeah, it's an interesting film. So kind of a similar plot-ish, but not exactly. Okay, so I thought it was gonna be like about a bunch of matches, like like kickboxing
like,
and shit like that.
Yeah, like a Kumite
in the Octagon. Yeah, like the Kumite type thing. Oh no, it's about this ninja assassin group that trains like mercenaries and fucking terrorists. And Chuck Norris talks to himself a lot through the
movie. He's his best companion.
Yeah, because he's like, you know who this is. You know who it is. Only a ninja could do this. It's like, yeah. He just keeps talking like through the whole movie. It's like, yeah, it's interesting, and you get a really young Brian Toshi in it as well. Mm-hmm. So that's interesting. But no, it's fun. It's got a lot of action in it. It's got some bullshittery with the ninja stuff, but because we know more about ninja now than we did then, obviously. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's quite I can see why it's one of his more popular films. This one also comes from a new master. Looks pretty good. So there you go on that one. And then next up.
Nice. Only a ninja could do this.
Only a ninja. Because there's no more ninjas. And then this one is called Eye for an Eye. And this is probably one of the better of the bunch so far. Mm-hmm. Because believe it or not, this one was actually written as a Dirty Harry sequel.
Oh.
So, yeah. So Chuck actually plays a cop now. He's finally a cop. He's graduated to police officer.
No more hanging out with the police
karate
lady.
Guy.
He's now the cop.
Yeah. So he's the actual cop now. And because, yeah, it was the same thing with, sorry, I kind of jumped over that with the Octagon. Is like, yeah, people are being killed there too by the ninja people.
He has figured out.
So they need a karate guy. But now he's the actual cop. And this is one of probably the first times you get the, here's my gun and my badge, you can kiss my ass kind of scenes.
Oh yeah.
Because he's like, I'm going for revenge. Like this is a straight up revenge-o-matic film. You could totally tell the bits that were left over from Dirty Harry, and you can tell what was now tailored more for Chuck Norris. And the beauty is, I'm sure they didn't have to subtract any more lines.
That was always good for Chuck Norris.
No, yeah, and he's basically Dirty Harry, but with karate.
Now you kick your ass.
It even has the whole gimmick of the partner. Or no, wait, I'm getting this mixed up with a different movie now, I think.
Well, you did watch a bunch of them. So.
No, I'm right. Or am I? Yeah, no, I'm right. I think. No, I'm missing a movie here. That's why. I'm getting it mixed up with another one. I'm going to have to find, because I got Code of Silence too, and I think I left it in the other room. So I'm getting this one crossed over with Code of Silence. But yeah, no, this is... Let's see here. Is he a cop in this one? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, he's a cop in this one. Yeah, so this is the one who, but he does give up his badge and gun, I think, in this one. So that part I was right about. This is the one with Christopher Lee in it. And everybody keeps winding up dead. And this is one where Mako shows up as his partner. That's what it is. Okay. But then the other one's with the other partner. Okay. So then we have Code of Silence, which I left upstairs, but that's all right. So we'll just talk about it. That one's actually pretty good too. So that one's pretty good. But Code of Silence, that's the one that was written for as a Dirty Harry movie.
Right. Because
that one has the gimmick with not only the partner bit, but the whole behind the scenes thing, like where there's a cop, there's a whole sub story along with the main story where a cop like accidentally shoots some black kid in this raid and he pins a gun on him and everybody can see it as plain as day and the partner knows it. And he, the Code of Silence, you're supposed to stand by the, as one of the ostracized. So there's that story going along with the murder story. So like, yeah, there's two parts to that story, but that one was actually pretty interesting because that's the better of the ones because it actually had a good pedigree for director as well. And I can't remember who the director was. I apologize. I forgot it upstairs. That was a good one though.
Happens.
And then we get to probably his most well-known of the bunch that I have here, the Missing in Action trilogy, which is in the newer redone Kino Lorber versions.
Mm-hmm.
And they look stupendous because the first two are from 4K scans of the negative. And the third one is from a 2K scan, and you can tell it's a 2K scan of the inner positive. Because that's the one that looks the worst, believe it or not.
Really?
So I actually watched them in the chronological order. So I watched Missing in Action 2, which is actually Missing in Action 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then I watched Missing in Action 1, which is actually Missing in Action 2.
Yeah.
And I love the explanation of how this fucking happened. I don't even totally understand it myself.
I didn't even know this.
Oh, you did know this? I know this.
No, so it's got the Indiana Jones thing for it in terms of when it's released, but in chronologically the way.
No, it's way fucked up more than that.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, so what happened was this guy who wrote Eye for an Eye, okay, Chuck ran into him and he's like, I've been wanting to make a movie with you for a while. I loved Eye for an Eye, blah, 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 blah. Because he goes, I got this idea I want to do for about, POWs. And he's like, oh, that's brilliant. I've actually got an idea for a Vietnam movie. I think we could work together on that. So they came up with Missing in Action, which is, the original film that we have, Missing in Action. And so they took that to Canon, and in the meeting, the producer that was going to make the film, the writer is pretty sure that he screwed him over and knew this on purpose. Because he claims he knew that they already knew they had a project in-house called Missing in Action, which is the second film, aka The Beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And Golan Globus wanted that one. So they came out of that meeting with a movie called Missing in Action, but it wasn't the one that the other guy wrote. But through the process of making that film, they decided they were going to make the second film, and it was going to be basically that script. and they brought him on to work on a trailer, and I think they even had him do a final rewrite on the last part of the first film, which would be the second film. Okay. Which probably explains why I believe the first film, the third act is probably the strongest part of that film. But just getting into that movie. So Missing in Action 2, which is straight up, you know, when he's in a camp, he's a POW, and basically all these guys are there and they can get out if he just signs this thing and says, you know, he admits to his war crimes, but he refuses to do it. And that's the only part that's really referenced in the other film. If it's even meant for that, I do not know. Because like the writer gets in there and he's like, I read the script and all that kind of business. Cause I had to retrofit my script to work with theirs. And I just changed the name of the character basically. And that's it. Right. Like, and then he goes, I had to tone it down because of the budget. He goes, other than that, he goes, it's the same fucking movie I wrote. But what happened is Cannon had a deal with Warner Brothers. And they showed him Missing in Action, a.k.a. The Beginning. So we'll call it The Beginning to make it easier to understand. And Warner Brothers is like, nah, pass. We're good. We don't want that. So like, all right, fine. So they got sitting there and they watched the two movies because they finally got the second movie finished before they even got the first movie's deal put together. And they're like, the second movie's the better one. They're like, yeah, it is. So what do we do? Well, let's just release the second one as the first one. And then we'll release the second one as a prequel. And nobody had the gall to go, won't that be just a little fucking confusing to people? But no, nobody fucking cared. They did it that way. And of course, Warner Brothers got pissed because they're like, if you'd have showed us this fucking movie, we would have released it. I think at that time it became Chuck's highest grossing film.
Yeah.
Until I think Invasion USA, and then later I think Sidekicks was his highest overall, but I'm not 100% on that. You'd have to double check. But
yeah.
So that's kind of the weird story of how Missing in Action 1 is actually Missing in Action 2 is actually Missing in Action 1.
Barbara says, I'm still confused.
I know. It's still confusing. It's not as confusing if you call it The Beginning and Missing in Action, right?
Right.
So I watched them in that order, and yeah, I mean, overall, actually, both films are very entertaining. Like, Missing in Action, The Beginning, is actually more watchable than I thought it would be, considering and I've seen it years ago as a kid, but I hadn't seen it since. And I think I'd seen, you know, the other Missing in Action, the part 2, the original one, whatever you want to call it, more times than I've seen The Beginning.
Right.
Because I had the Shout Factory version of the other one. But Braddock is one that I had not ever seen, to be honest with you. I thought I had. And I don't know how the fuck I missed it, because I know it was on cable constantly. But I somehow never saw it all the way through, or nothing in it rang any bells for me. But as I got done watching it, I'm like, this is better than Rambo 3. It has a lot of similar, you know, things going for it, not to mention when it came out. And all that kind of stuff. But Braddock, Missing in Action 3, is actually kind of an interesting story because it sets up that Braddock actually got married when he was in Vietnam, and through a series of miscommunications, mishappenings, and other things, he thinks she's dead and moves on with his life, only to find out 10, 15 years later or 12 years later that not only is she still alive, but he has a son and they're being persecuted by the government. So even though the government tells Braddock he can't go save him, he's like, well, fuck you, I'm gonna go kick ass. Not only gonna save my kid, I'm gonna save a bunch of orphans, you know, all the kids that are made up of, you know, the bastard children of, you know, army you know, the army guys and the whores and whatnot. So like, yeah, so it's an interesting fucking movie. It's actually pretty fun. You can tell the budget is way crushed down from the first two films. And I think it barely came out in theaters from my memory, but it actually is better than it has the right to be for a third film in the franchise. And you could watch any one of these movies by themselves. It does not fucking matter.
Yeah, the way they're set up.
They have very little to do with anything other than the fact that his name is Braddock.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they really have no characters or events that tie into the other. Because the weird thing is there's flashbacks in the first one, and you're like, okay, so is this flashbacks to another incident when he was in, or is this like we're supposed to pretend this is also stuff that happened during the other movie? Because like how many fucking times did he get captured? Like, you know, you gotta kind of, you're sitting here going like, you know what, you gotta throw all that shit out the fucking window and just enjoy it for what it is.
Just sit back and enjoy it.
That's really all you gotta do. It's like, it's just fuck all that shit. Fuck all that shit. But yeah, like I said, the best of the bunch though was definitely Code of Silence. Sorry, I left that one upstairs.
Yeah.
Probably the third or fourth best, and this is his best acting. Although the movie starts strong and overstays its welcome, it definitely needs a good 15 minutes cut out of it. And that is, believe it or not, Firewalker contains his best acting. Why? Because he actually has to be funny, and he's going toe to toe with Louis Gossett. Right? So like, the movie itself, it meanders in the second half, and it takes a bit to get into that third act. But overall, the film is fun. What it is these two treasure hunters get hired by this lady to go on this crazy adventure that's most likely certain death and no chance of probably being gold, but they do it anyway. And it's basically, you know, Chuck's answer, or Cannon's answer to like Indiana Jones and Romancing the Stone, basically, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's a fun movie. It's just a little too long. There's some scenes that go on a little too long. It, like I said, it meanders a bit too much in the second act. You can tell it's definitely ripping off stuff from, you know, a little bit of Indiana Jones, a little bit of Romancing the Stone and whatnot. But Chuck gives his best performance in any film because he has to be funny. He has probably the most lines he ever had in a movie. So in that respect, and plus having a strong actor to bounce off of all the time, he had to up his game quite a bit.
Yeah, especially going up with Lou Gossett Jr. Like Captain Crib said, he just did Officer and a Gentleman and all that in mine right there. So,
and don't get me wrong, Lou is still fucking acting circles around him. Hell, the chick co-star from fucking I forget her name, but she's in Flash Gordon as well. Fucking hottie in this movie. Like, she's acting circles around him, but he's still doing the best he's ever done, and he's get some genuine laughs. And there's some good moments for him acting wise, because normally Chuck just does Chuck. You know, he doesn't go stray too far beyond what he knows his limitations are.
Yeah.
But in this movie, you can tell he's pushing, and he does a good job. I got to give him credit on this. This is probably his best acting besides, like, the more dramatic stuff out of any of the Missing in Action films, perhaps. But even there, it's really funny because, like, because, like, he goes through this thing where the kid hates him. They hardly have any scenes together. And then all of a sudden he's like, I'm proud of you, son, and blah, 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 blah. I love you. And then they have this great moment, and that's it. It's like, wow. You know, well, if Chuck Norris was my dad, I don't think it would take that much for me. Because after a while, that kid's got to be like, God damn, my dad's indestructible.
Yeah. It's freaking Chuck Norris.
Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so I watched a bunch of Chuck Norris movies because Chuck is a legend. So yeah.
Yeah.
It just runs a little long in some spots. I don't know if I don't think it was improvisation or anything like that. I just think you can tell that they spent a lot of money on this movie.
Because this is their money's worth.
Yeah, this is a very expensive looking Cannon film for what it is. I mean, they do take some cheap outs. Like, you can tell some of the caves, a lot of the cave stuff is just sets and whatnot. But
yeah,
I mean, for Cannon, it's pretty ambitious.
Yeah, that's nice. I mean, as I would say, it depends on what you mean by a good actor. Because
he's a movie star. There's a difference.
He's a movie star, and he's good at being the character he is.
He picked up the mantle where, like, Clint Eastwood and John Wayne left off in a way.
Yeah.
Right? Like, Stallone did his own thing. Schwarzenegger had his thing. Van Damme had his thing. Chuck had his own, even more so, his own brand. Right? Like, I compare him more to, like, Mr. T and guys like that of that era where they were bigger than themselves, right? Like, he even had a fucking cartoon.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's when they transcend pop culture.
Exactly. Like, I mean, he becomes almost a character and that's kind of where the jokes come from, right? Like, I mean, he kind of became the character, the legend of Chuck Norris. So,
yeah.
You know, and he gives you AIDS.
Walker told me I have AIDS.
Walker. Poor Walker.
Well, the cure for AIDS is his tears. I thought you should know this, but the problem
Yeah,
is Chuck
yes.
has never cried.
Yeah, he never cries. So, and thank you, Cyphercast, for becoming a new channel member. I appreciate that. Thank
Yeah.
you so very much. I appreciate that. Thank you.
But now this
hope you
Blu-ray
enjoy.
leaves a little to be desired. It's an import, but it is region free.
How they've never put that like
if it is, maybe it was OP or something like that. I don't know. I just
who
happened to
owns
pick it up in
most
this
of that
version.
canon stuff now, anyways.
It's an MGM canon film, so
maybe Amazon has it. Maybe.
well, yeah, they do now. But I mean, I can't believe like Shout Factory hasn't done it in the past. Perhaps.
Yeah. Who's surprised?
Well, Chuck has like 3 or 4 eras to his movies. I've realized.
Mhm.
You have his earlier stuff, which is a scattering of indie film companies and stuff like that. Then he hooks up with canon, and that's all the way through the 90s mostly. And then after that, it's a spattering of different kind of lowbrow shit. I mean, I think he did a couple 21st century films, which would basically be the second coming of canon. But yeah.
Yeah, and then he finished it off with Walker, and he just did Walker for like
Walker helped
11 years.
That was kind of like a resurgence for him in a way, like I guess you would call it, because he was doing a lot of basically straight to video crap. I mean, Top Dog was, like come on, man.
Yeah.
Scraping
You
the
don't
bottom
like
of the
Top
barrel.
Dog?
It's all right, but you can tell he was even
Just
probably a
doing
little
this.
embarrassed by it. I mean, it's literally a ripoff of Turner and Hooch and Canine at that point with Chuck Norris and the fucking Shaggy Dog. Like, I mean, come on. Like,
Yeah.
he had some good movies. Like Hellbound is one of those movies. Like, I think that's one that we were talking about the other night where the movie got taken away by the studio. And see, and Chuck was never somebody who seemed like he got in the way of the studio. It always seemed like once the movie was made, he just kind of let them do their thing. Except for when he later on, he had a little bit more control. But, I mean, he doesn't seem like the type of person to throw his weight around too darn much unless it's important to.
Yeah.
So,
He
I mean,
was
every
Chuck
one of these
Norris.
movies that feels like there's like the writers is like, oh, I had this other version in mind, but like,
Yeah.
then Chuck Norris got involved, and
that's where it went. So, all right. Well,
Six just sent me a meme that says Chuck Norris admitted to using stunt doubles, but only for the crying parts.
yeah.
I'm trying to remember if he ever cried in a movie, even when his son got killed and fucking that one movie I was just talking about. He's stoic. He doesn't even cry.
Yeah, he never cries. He's the man. Chuck Norris. No, I don't think I don't think I've ever seen a movie that he cried in.
I don't think so either. If it's happened, I don't remember it.
You know, I need to watch the one again. I know he doesn't cry in it, but it's like Chuck Norris versus Michael Myers, Silent Rage.
Silent Rage. That's one I got coming in the mail.
Yeah, I need to see that one again. I haven't seen that one in a while.
Surprisingly, I didn't have it, but Mill Creek put that one out.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. That's why I was
And
like.
somehow I missed Good Guys Wear Black. I don't know how the fuck, but it's out of print now for some weird reason.
Oh man.
But see, here's the thing, and I backed off on that because I've seen these were 4K scans, and I'm like, okay, so that means Kino will end up releasing a 4K of them before too long.
Mm-hmm.
And just that one slips through my fingers. I don't know how.
That's crazy. That sucks. I hate when you finally realize you want one and it's like, oh, so OP. It's like, damn it, no. But I know somebody named Rick that could maybe help out with that.
I already talked to him.
There you go. There you go.
He's usually my go-to.
Yep, Rick is good.
Hey, do you happen to have this?
Yeah. Can
He's
you
like, as a
give me
matter of
copy?
fact, I do.
Can you give me a copy?
And his answer back is already made you a copy.
There you go. All right. Well, any final thoughts and words from anybody before we close it out?
I mean, Chuck Norris.
Hey, can't go wrong there. Runner.
I'm just chilling. I
He
need
doesn't
to
know
watch.
anything about Chuck Norris.
He does.
No, I need to watch Chuck Norris movies.
You do.
Yes, you do.
You do. They're great. All right. Well, I've
Been meaning to. I just haven't gotten to it. So
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you, Tom. Appreciate you guys, Runner. Make sure you guys hit like, share, subscribe to my channel, to my other horror channel that I'm starting. I'm hoping to get all this fixed up here soon for that channel and get back on track on FanZcene for you guys and everything. It's just been a thing. So I'll get to all this the best I can. But I appreciate you guys. Always support physical media. It is the superior format. So let's hope this is working this week. Finally. As always, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
How you doing? Bitches leave.